right behind home plate. And fans, don't forget, right after tonight's game, there'll be a fireworks spectacular brought to you by Northwell Health. Leading off for the York Revolution, on the field at number 13, Jose Constanza, number 13.
Send that video out, or send it this. Yeah, just broadcast that and share that link, and then put that in the main video on YouTube, and make sure that's #1 video. What? Yeah, I'm there.
Tonight's official Suffolk Transportation Services start time of the ball game is 6:38. The official Suffolk Transportation Services temperature of tonight's ball game is 75 degrees.
We are live here at Bethpage Ballpark. Michael Pollock here bringing you all the action. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Had some equipment go down on us, so we are coming to you live here on the Ducks official YouTube channel and liducks.com. We appreciate you sticking with us as we sorted out the technical difficulties, but we are up here. We apologize for the brief issues in terms of the stream quality, but happy to bring you some Ducks baseball. John Brownell on the mound for the Ducks facing the York Revolution. This is the middle game of a 3-game series. The Ducks winning last night 2-1. Angel Franco is at the plate with a 1-0 count against Brownell. And there's a cutter on the inside corner for a strike to even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll go through the lineups with you here in this first inning as well, get you caught up. Obviously, we know we're a bit behind here on you, but we will get you caught up as soon as we can. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. Good changeup that time from Brownell. Franco swung through it, and the count goes to 1-2. We started about 6:38 p.m. on a beautiful, terrific spring evening here at Bethpage Ballpark as the crowd continues to file in. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and Franco hits a ground ball to second base. Gobbled up there by Elmer Reyes. He throws on a first in time for the out. 2 batters, 2 ground outs to second, and 2 away for the Revolution here in the first. Well, the lineup tonight for the York Revolution, who enter at 9 and 15. They have Jose Constanza leading off in left field, and then just grounding out to second base was Angel Franco. He is the second baseman. Isaiah Tejeda, who is stepping up to the plate now, plays at first base, and the cleanup hitter is the right fielder, Michael Burgess. Joel Guzman is the DH. He bats fifth. The sixth hitter is the catcher, Luis Allen. Batting seventh, playing third base is Ryan Dent. Carlos Triunfel, the former big leaguer and just signed by the Revolution, is at shortstop. He hits eighth. And rounding out the order is the center fielder, Travis Witherspoon. First pitch from Brownell to Tejeda is a breaking ball in for a strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Tejeda having a great season thus far. He is hitting .310 for the Revolution. And here he lines a bullet down the left field line. That is going to land fair and one hop the wall. Quickly to get it, Anthony Vega. He fires in. Tejeda going for second base, and he slides in there safely. Throw came in a little bit soft from left field, and that allowed Tejeda, despite his lack of speed, to sneak in. So he picks up double number 4 on the season. The Revolution with a 2-out runner in scoring position.
Batting in the fourth position, right fielder, number 21, Michael Burgess.
So Michael Burgess now will come to the plate with the runner at second base and 2 out following the double from Isaiah Tejeda. Yeah, and the base is empty. Runner at second, with 2 men out for John Brownell, who is making start number 6 on the season, and he has gotten off to a pretty good start for Long Island. Only has 1 decision. That was a win on opening day of the season down in Southern Maryland, but an ERA of an even 3. First pitch here to Burgess, the lefty hitter, is a breaking ball taken outside, and the count goes to 1-0. Burgess thus far a .289 hitter. And he's got 2 home runs, 9 runs batted in. Brownell from the stretch. Runner leads from second base in the 1-0. Burgess, a foul ball right off of, looked like the mask of Alex Berg. But he does fight it off, and the count is now even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, as we mentioned, this is the middle game of a 3-game series between the two teams. The Ducks winning last night in the homestand opener. This is a 6-game homestand for Long Island. They won last night 2-1. 2 first-inning runs for the Ducks that held up against this York Revolution team. Tim Melville got into some jams along the way, but worked out of 2 big jams in particular in the 4th and the 5th inning. And then the bullpen took over from there. A foursome of Zach Treese, Amalio Diaz, Eric Gagne, and David Artsma getting the job done. So it'll be a 1-1 here to Michael Burgess. Brownell looks to second, deals to the plate, and a swing and a miss at a breaking ball for strike 2. And by the way, if you're looking at the Ducks jerseys and wondering what is going on, why are the Ducks wearing red? It is the first ever Heart Health Night here at the ballpark tonight. It's brought to you by Northwell Health. So special commemorative jerseys being worn by the Ducks, and they will be auctioned off throughout the course of this evening's ball game. Brownell comes set at the belt. 1-2 to Michael Burgess. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Blocked there by Alex Berg. And that will even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So again, it is Heart Health Night here at the ballpark. Brought to you by Northwell Health. First 1,500 fans in attendance taking home commemorative red T-shirts to commemorate this Heart Health Night. And following the game, all the fans are going to be treated to a post-game fireworks spectacular. The runner at second, Tejeda, continues to lead from there with 2 men out. And the 2-ball, 2-strike pitch now coming from Brownell. Kicks and fires, and Burgess takes inside. Almost caught him on the leg. He had to jump out of the way quickly. And Brownell missing down and in there to run the count full at 3-2. So we mentioned those jerseys going to be auctioned off, the game-worn jerseys. Fans can place their bids on those jerseys by visiting the auction tables, which are located outside the Waddle Inn shop here at Bethpage Ballpark. Bids starting at $75. They'll be increased in minimum increments of $10. And the auction will run through the final out of the top half of inning number 7. Payoff pitch upcoming from Brownell. Breaking ball is taken low, ball 4. So Michael Burgess, who fell behind in the count 1-2, takes 3 straight out of the zone to draw the 2-out walk. And the 3-4 hitters have each reached following a pair of groundouts. And so now first and second 2 away, and Joel Guzman, the DH, will step up to home plate. Defensively for the Ducks tonight, Anthony Vega is in left field, Delta Cleary Jr. in center, and Phelan Lantini is in right. On the infield from left to right, you have Cody Puckett at third base, Dan Lyons is the shortstop, Elmer Reyes at second base, Mark Krause covering the duties over at first base, Alex Berg behind home plate doing the catching for John Brownell. First pitch of Joel Guzman is fouled back to the screen behind home plate. Good cut. He fights one off for strike 1. Guzman on the year is hitting .253 for the Revolution. He's got 2 home runs and 11 runs batted in. Brownell looking in for the sign. Now gets the pitch he likes and comes set. Looks to second, and an 0-1 on the way. Down and away, good block at home plate by Alex Berg. And so that will even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second for the Revolution with 2 down. No score in the top of the first inning. York looking to rally with 2 outs against the Ducks veteran right-hander, and the 1-1 is swung on and lifted in the air down the right field line. Long run for Phelan Lantini, still racing over into foul ground, and he makes the catch. Nice running grab by Phelan Lantini, showcasing his terrific range, and John Brownell works into an out of trouble here in the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 men left on base after a half inning here in the opener of this the middle game of this 3-game series. It's the Revolution 0, and the Ducks coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Back at Bethpage Ballpark, Michael Pollack here, bringing you all the action. Thanks again for tuning in here on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball. Again, apologize for some of the technical difficulties we had before the broadcast here tonight as we worked out some of the technical difficulties, but we are back up and running. We appreciate you sticking it out with us. Do apologize for some of the brief lagging that you do see in the video. Not as crisp and as smooth and high definition as you've come to expect from us, but we are currently in the process of fixing that issue, and hopefully by tomorrow night's game we should be back up and running. But we still appreciate you tuning in to all of tonight's game as the Ducks and the Revolution play the middle game of a 3-game series. Victor Mateo on the mound for the Revolution, and his first pitch misses down and in for ball 1 to Phelan Lentini, who leads things off for the Ducks tonight in right field. We'll give you the rest of the lineup here momentarily. 1-0. That's skied in the air foul, first base side, 1-1. Lentini will be followed by center fielder Delta Cleary Jr., who bats in the number 2 spot. Angelo Sacco moves up to the number 3 spot tonight. He is the designated hitter, and batting cleanup is the second baseman Elmer Reyes. 1-1 delivery. Ripped into left field. There's a base hit for Phelan Lentini. Constanza picks it up and fires it back in, and a good start for Phelan Lentini. Back-to-back games, he has picked up a single to open the contest. And that is going to be the key for the Ducks, is to get Phelan Lentini going. He has definitely gotten off to a little bit of a slow start this year. He's hitting just 188 coming into tonight's game. But if they can get his bat going and get him on base with his speed, he should be able to produce a lot of runs. He did it in the first inning last night, singling, stealing second, and eventually after moving to third on a pass ball, scoring on a sac fly. First pitch to Cleary Jr. misses downstairs, a fastball from Mateo. It's 1-0. After Reyes, by the way, in the cleanup spot, Mark Krause bats fifth at first base for the Ducks. Alex Berg is the catcher and sixth hitter. Cody Puckett at third base will bat seventh. Throw over to first, and diving back safely is Lentini. The 8 hitter for the Ducks is the left fielder Anthony Vega, who just returned to the team yesterday after completing his year at college. And then in the 9 spot is the shortstop Dan Lyons. Mateo comes set. 1-0. Cleary Jr. takes an off-speed over the outside part of the plate. It missed, though, for ball 2. So a good hitter's count here for Cleary Jr., who comes in at 229 on the year, a home run and 8 runs batted in. And between Lentini and Cleary Jr., those are the two that the Ducks certainly want to get going offensively. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Cleary Jr. ready to hack at the fastball. That one missed down low, but Cleary Jr. chased. And so now 2 balls and 1 strike on the switch hitting center fielder. Each side with a hit here in the early going. Ready to go is Mateo as he comes set. And the 2-1. Lentini bluffed from first. Cleary Jr. took a strike on the outside corner. Just nipping a piece of it was Mateo. It's 2-2. Lentini already on the year, leads the Atlantic League with 17 stolen bases. He is a perfect 17 for 17 in that department to begin the year. Throw over, and again Lentini is back safe. Mateo gets the sign and comes set. Lentini being held on at first. He bluffs again, and Cleary Jr. takes a breaking ball just off the outside corner. Close pitch, but Frank Urilli, the home plate umpire, said no, so that will run the count full, and that likely means we'll see Lentini take off for second on the pitch from the right-hander. He's got a healthy lead to the edge of the cutout. Being held on by Tejeda is Lentini. Throw over. Lentini is out at first base. A long delay before the call from Silvio Martinez Jr., but they say Lentini is picked off. 1-3 on the putout. And Lentini got caught leaning the wrong way, so a base running blunder there for Long Island. It won't be his first caught stealing of the year. Lentini did get caught the wrong way, so now the 3-2 to Cleary Jr., and he'll take a breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 3. My, how an inning can turn quickly. It certainly did there. The leadoff single for Lentini, but picked off before the 3-2 pitch. And then the strikeout looking by Delta Cleary Jr., so 2 away. And that will leave it up to the DH, Angelo Sanco. Victor Mateo making his 5th start of the year. Has not won yet. He's 0-2, but a couple of hard luck losses in which he allowed 1 earned run in each. And he's got a 1.30 ERA on the season. He has been terrific for the Revolution and ranks 2nd in the league in ERA. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Only Tyler Bedamo of Bridgeport, who has a 0.43 ERA through 4 starts this year, has a better earned run average to this point. 1-0. And the lefty Sanco takes outside for ball 2. 286 hitter is Sanco, leads the team, tied for 2nd in the Atlantic League with 6 home runs. He has also driven in 15 this year. Had a home run here in the first inning last night, and now time is called as Mateo stepped off the rubber. Light breeze blowing out towards right field. Not much movement at all, though. Crystal clear skies overhead as the sun sets. And 2-0 is off the outside edge once again. So Sanco quickly ahead at 3 balls and no strikes, with Elmer Reyes waiting in the on-deck circle. Mateo seems to be having a little trouble getting comfortable here on the mound. He's gone through a couple times having to step off. 3-0 delivery. And Sanco takes all the way. It's low and outside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk for Angelo Sanco. Another walk that's brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. If you need a doctor, just walk in. So Angelo Sanco draws the 2-out free pass. He makes his way to first base. And Elmer Reyes will step up to the plate with 2 men down. And that's where that pickoff of Lentini looms large. Even if he hadn't stolen second base, Ducks would have had 2 on with 1 out in this situation. But instead, Sanco, the runner at first, with 2 away. And here is Reyes from the right side. First pitch to him. And he takes downstairs. 5 out of the strike zone from Mateo now. 5 straight, I should say. And it's 1-0 on Reyes. Team leading hitter at .305 on the year. No home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0. Reyes takes again, and that one is downstairs. So 2-0 on Elmer Reyes, a good hitter's count. For the righty swinging second baseman, Isaiah Tejeda, the first baseman, comes in a little bit closer towards the pitcher's mound, clopping along to try and encourage Mateo to settle down and find the strike zone. Mateo has only walked 6 thus far coming into this start. That's in 20 2/3 innings this year. He has struck out 12. And Reyes takes a nice curveball that time from the right-hander for strike 1. So Mateo, after throwing 6 straight out of the strike zone, gets strike 1. Sanco, still the runner at first base, has been caught stealing once this year and has yet to steal a base. A 2-ball, 1-strike pitch on the way. Reyes is swinging a foul ball off of the home plate umpire, Frank Urilli. Seems to be all right. At first I thought it went off of the catcher, Luis Allen, but Allen immediately turned around and grabbed the home plate umpire to make sure he was all right. Indeed, he was. So now the count is even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Elmer Reyes. Sanko takes his lead at first base. Mateo gets the sign and comes set. Here's the pitch. Reyes swings a fly ball down the right field line, foul. That will go out of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. The second baseman here, Angel Franco, is shaded towards the middle. Rest of the defense, though, playing straight away. Mateo is ready. The 2-2 again. Down and away. Ball 3. Blocked on the backhand by Luis Allen. So that runs the count full at 3-2, which with 2 outs means that the runner at first, Angelo Sanko, will be off on the pitch. He'll get the head start on the 3-2 offering from the right-hander. Ready to go now is Mateo. Kicks and fires as Sanko runs, and Reyes smacks one fair inside the bag at third and down the left field line. On his way to third is Sanko. Kevin Baez waving him around. Reyes will go to second. Sanko will score easily. It's an RBI double with 2 out for Elmer Reyes. The Ducks are on the scoreboard, and they lead it 1-0. So the Ducks with a little 2-out rally of their own after the Revolution tried and were denied in their half of the first. A 2-out walk to Angelo Sanko, and then Elmer Reyes on the 3-2 2-out pitch smacks a double inside the bag at third. And so for Reyes, his 9th run batted in of the year, his 6th double, and for Sanko, his 13th run. That'll give Mark Krause an opportunity to step up to home plate. Krause bats from the left side. Looking in for the sign is Mateo. Now looks back to second at Reyes. And the first pitch to Krause is taken up and away, ball 1. Krause normally wears number 34 for the Ducks. Tonight, though, wearing 32 with the new commemorative jerseys for this evening's game. A little bit of a different look for tonight's contest. Krause takes downstairs. And now the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Krause on the year hitting .274. He's got 2 home runs, 14 runs batted in on the season. And trying to drive in Elmer Reyes from second base and double this Ducks lead. Pitch on the way is a breaking ball that catches the knees for a strike on the inside corner. And the count now 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Mark Krause with Reyes at second base. The defense shifts to the right side here, so the shortstop, Triunfel, is playing behind second base. Pitch on the way is off the outside edge. Mateo having some trouble finding the strike zone here in this first inning. 24 pitches thus far for Victor Mateo, only 10 of which have been for strikes. So now a 3-ball, 1-strike count, a good hitter's count here for Mark Krause. Here comes the 3-1 delivery. And Krause takes high and inside. That's ball 4. So 3 straight have now reached with 2 men out in the inning. Second walk allowed by Mateo, and that's going to summit a visit from Paul Fletcher, the pitching coach of the Revolution. He's going to come out of the dugout and head to the mound to try and settle down his right-hander, who's uncharacteristically having some trouble here in the early going. Got 2 big outs on the pickoff of Phelan Lentini and then the strikeout of Delta Cleary Jr. And then faced Angelo Sanko, who immediately walked on 4 straight pitches out of the zone. And following the 4 straight out of the zone, up to the plate came Elmer Reyes, and on a 3-2 pitch, he doubled down the left field line to score Angelo Sanko, who was off and running on the pitch. And now a walk to Mark Krause has put 2 men on with 2 away. And that is going to bring Alex Berg up to home plate. He bats from the right side. First pitch, and Berg takes a breaking ball on the inside corner for strike 1. Berg on the year for Long Island is hitting .271. He's got 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in. He homered against the Revolution the last series between these two teams a week ago I should say today. Here a big swing and a miss. Big hack that time from Berg. Got a good pitch to hit a breaking ball, but cut right through it. So now the count 0-2 on Alex Berg, and Victor Mateo, after the visit from Fletcher, is a strike away from getting out of further trouble. Mateo gets the sign and comes set. Here's the 0-2, and Berg takes a fastball that misses the outside corner. Good eye from Alex Berg that time. So he works the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Berg swings into ground ball to short. Charging in on it, Treon fell. He flips to second base for the force, and that will retire the side. Not before the Ducks get on the scoreboard. Here in this first inning, the Ducks get a run on 2 hits, a couple of walks as well. They do leave 2 on base. We have played 1 here at Bethpage Ballpark. Long Island 1 and York 0.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the Magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we go to the second inning, the Ducks and the Revolution in the middle game of this series. Ducks currently with the lead at 1-0. Fans, a reminder, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is presented by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island offering the comprehensive quality care that you need the moment you need it. Need a doctor? City MD Urgent Care? Just walk in. So we go to the second inning. John Brownell has got an early run of support, and that's been a key for the Ducks. If they want to start getting back into the win column on a more consistent basis, it is about finding a way to get early leads. The Ducks got a 2-run lead yesterday to get off to a good start, and they've got a 1-run lead here in tonight's game. First pitch from John Brownell is taken for a strike over the outside corner. Count goes to 0-1. Luis Allen leading things off as he bats from the right side. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball taken on the outside corner. And Brownell quickly ahead at 0-2. Kicking the pitch on the way. And that is taken down and away, so that'll go to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Luis Allen, who's 8 for his first 36 in a Revolution uniform. He has picked up no home runs yet, 4 RBIs and a run scored. And this pitch hit him. So not what Brownell wanted to do there after getting ahead at 0-2. Throws the ball out of the zone and then hits Luis Allen, 4th batter that Brownell has hit by a pitch this year. So Allen will make his way to first, and the leadoff man on for the Revolution here in the second inning. So with 1 on and nobody out, the third baseman, Ryan Dent, had previously been playing shortstop every time the Ducks faced the Revolution this year, but now He starts at third base tonight, Ryan Dent. On first pitch swinging, he bunts one out in front of home plate. Brownell fields, he goes to short, and it goes off the glove of Dan Lyons. And it caroms out into shallow right field. So we will see how that is scored. And Brownell looked like he made a pretty good throw there, and Lyons just did not come up with it. It'll be a fielder's choice as Brownell try to get the out at second.
Batting in the 8th position, the shortstop, number 34.
It'll be a fielder's choice, E1,
Number 34.
as Brownell gets charged with the error, and it allows the runner both to reach safely. So Brownell gets charged with the error. His first of the year. To second base goes Allen. To first goes Dent, and the Revolution now with a bit of a threat. Here's Carlos Trianfel, the shortstop, his first at bat with the York Revolution. And the former big leaguer takes a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike one. Carlos Trianfel began the year in the Mexican League with Tabasco. And while there, he was 12 for 52, no homers, 2 runs batted in, got released, and now he is here with the York Revolution. 0-1 pitch. And the breaking ball misses high and outside, even up the count at a ball and a strike. Brownell's first action against the Revolution this year was on the 1st of this month, May 1st in York, to open up a 4-game series. And because of rain, his start was limited to just 3 innings. Did get roughed up a little bit in what was a high-scoring affair on both sides, an 8-7 Ducks victory. 1-1, breaking ball, just missing inside. Brownell thought he had strike 2. I guess the pitch just missed a little bit up and inside. Brownell with a long look in a home plate, wondering where that pitch was. And now 2 balls and a strike on Trianfel, who bats from the right side. Leading at second base is Allen. Leading at first is Dent. The 2-1. High pop-up on the infield to the left side. Cody Puckett, the third baseman, making the call. Infield fly rule in effect as he makes the catch. And so there is out number 1 here in the second inning. It's a big first out for Brownell, as he is able to retire the batter Trianfel without allowing the runners to move into scoring position. So the double play is still in order. And now the 9-hitter and center fielder Travis Witherspoon will step up to home plate against the Ducks right-hander. So here is Witherspoon to bat from the right side. Brownell comes set. And his first pitch is a little bit low for ball 1. Witherspoon thus far hitting .226 for the Revolution. He's got a home run and 4 RBIs on the season. Has good speed though, so a double play will not be easy if Witherspoon hits one on the ground. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. Witherspoon hit a chopper to third. Cody Puckett will pick this one up. He goes to second for 1. The turn to first base not in time. Witherspoon easily able to beat it out. That was really all Cody Puckett could do with it. It was kind of a high chopper. It'll go down as a 5-4 fielder's choice. If he tried to go to third, he could have gotten the out there, but probably not at second or at first. So he did his best to try and turn it traditionally in the 5-4-3 double play. But Witherspoon speed one out. So to third base goes Luis Allen. Out at second base is Ryan Dent on the 5-4 putout. Witherspoon is now at first. And back to the top of the order we go with 2 away for Jose Constanza. So Constanza from the left side. He grounded to second base his first time up. First pitch from Brownell, and Constanza takes downstairs for ball 1. First inning, Brownell retired the first 2 hitters on groundouts, allowed a double and a walk before retiring Guzman on the foul fly down the right field line. Here in the second, the first 2 reached on a hit by pitch and an error by Brownell, but a pop out and a fielder's choice grounder have followed, and here Constanza fouls one off down the left field line out of play to even the count at 1-1. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast yesterday, Tim Melville did a terrific job getting out of some big-time jams in the ball game. In inning number 4, runners were at first and third with nobody out. He got Guzman to pop out, Pounds and Dent to strike out. That was the first big jam he escaped from. Runners lead from the corners with 2 out. The 1-1. Constanza takes a hard fastball inside. Had to jet out of the way quickly, and it's 2-1. Then in the 5th inning with 1 out, Derek Robinson walked, and Jose Constanza singled to center. This is at the time a 2-0 game, but Angel Franco grounded into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. And just some terrific work by Tim Melville in his 5 scoreless innings to keep the Ducks in front, and then the bullpen took it from there and allowed just 1 unearned run over 4 innings. 2-1. Constanza takes a cutter, and that misses the inside corner. So now Brownell behind in the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. Waiting on deck is Angel Franco. And the Revolution trying to work up the right-hander's pitch count. He's at 32 pitches to this point for the ball game. Constanza will be ready to hack here at 3 balls and a strike. Brownell kicks and fires. Constanza swings and lines one into right on the run. Phelan Lantini, he makes the head-high catch, and Brownell escapes trouble. Constanza hit the ball right on the button, but unfortunately for him, he hit it right at Lantini, and so the inning is over. No runs in the inning for the Revolution, no hits, an error, and 2 men left on base to the bottom of the 2nd inning with the Ducks in front by a run.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr., and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we move on to the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Ducks with a 1-0 lead over the York Revolution. Time for the Ducks Health Report, and that is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapy providers of the Long Island Ducks. Official therapists of the Long Island Ducks, Island Shore Physical Therapy, some great folks down there. Well, some different news to talk about, all of it, though, positive, as players are on the mend coming back from injuries, so we'll get through some of that as we begin here in the bottom of the 2nd. Cody Puckett leading off, and he takes down it in for ball 1 from Victor Mateo. Sounds as though Jack Snodgrass and Keith Couch might be able to start pitching again sooner rather than later. 1-0 is skied high in the air to left center field. Don't think he got all of it. Travis Witherspoon is back, and on the warning track in left center, he makes the catch. So Cody Puckett gave it a ride, but just missed the home run. And there's one away here in inning number 2. Keith Couch is expected to throw some live simulation to hitters by the end of this week, but is feeling much, much better. He had been day-to-day with arm soreness, and the hope is that he will be able to return soon thereafter. He has been out on the inactive list, as has Jack Snodgrass, who has yet to pitch this year. First pitch here to the lefty swinging Anthony Vega is taken for a strike at the knees, 0-1. And Snodgrass threw live to hitters earlier this week and has said that he has felt good since doing so. So that is obviously a positive note. He's been day-to-day with arm soreness as well. There's a strike again to Anthony Vega, who is now behind at 0-2. And Snodgrass could potentially get into game action by the end of this homestand, if not the beginning of the series in Bridgeport next week. Little chopper weekly hit third base side. Charging in is Ryan Dent. Bare hands. He'll have no play. And there's the first hit of the season for Anthony Vega. Not always about how hard you hit it, but it's about where, and he got a little jammed on that pitch, but kept it fair along the third base side. And for the Ducks, their third hit of the night. Meanwhile, Nolan Reimold continues to remain on the disabled list. He's day-to-day with a side injury. He was out on the field early today, working with Ducks trainer Donnie Pitchford to try and get that fully recuperated and ready to go. No official timetable yet on exactly when he'll get back into game action, but he is certainly feeling better, and that is all good news. So 1 on, 1 out. Here's Dan Lyons, the shortstop at 9, hitter for the Ducks. First pitch to him is a breaking ball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Lyons thus far this season, a .211 batting average, no home runs, and 3 runs batted in. There'll be an 0-1 delivery, a throw over to first. Diving back safely there is Anthony Vega. He was 0 for 3 yesterday, did hit a bullet line drive that ended up turning into a double play yesterday, did Vega. But first time on the base pass, he stole 24 bases a year ago. Throw over to first, and Vega dives back safely. Ducks obviously have to be careful. They have already had 1 base runner picked off tonight. That was Phelan Lentini back in the first inning. Had he not gotten picked off and everything else continued, Ducks might have a 2-0 lead. Lyons awaits an 0-1. Mateo turns, throws over again. Vega almost got caught leaning, but he does get back there safely. Again, the Ducks have to be a little careful. You don't want to lean too far and end up catching yourself in outs on the bases. That will certainly not help things for an offense that has struggled a little bit here in the early going. 0-1 is inside this time to Lyons. The catcher Allen was setting up outside. Pitch came inside. So 1-1 on the veteran Duck shortstop. And just like Lentini and Cleary Jr., Kevin Bias has said they really want to get his bat going and get similar results to what they've had the past 2 seasons from Lyons. Here a swing and a miss. Big hack by the Duck shortstop, but cuts right through it. And so now he is behind at 1-2 with Lentini waiting in the on-deck circle. Vega with a healthy lead again at first base. Throw over, and Vega's caught. Racing after him is Tejeda. Throws to the shortstop Trienfeld, who applies the tag in time. And Vega will be caught stealing. That is the second Ducks base runner in as many innings to be caught on the base paths against Victor Mateo. So the caught stealing goes 1-3-6. And just like that, 2 outs. And Kevin Baez is always an aggressive manager. The Ducks have a lot of speed on their roster between Lentini, Vega, Cleary Jr. Lyons has a bit of speed too, but sometimes when you've got a pitcher that's got a quick move like Mateo does, you've got to be careful and can't get too overly aggressive. And now 2 guys have been caught off of first. 1-2 delivery. Lyons takes the slider outside, would not bite against Mateo. That's 2-2. Mateo, a 6'5" right-hander, 225 pounds, out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. 2-2. Fouled off, back behind the plate. Mateo is 27 years old and spent 10 years in MLB organizations for the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves before coming here to York. First season here with the Revolution. Here comes the 2-2. And Lyons swings, lets a fly ball in the air to right center. Drifting over is Michael Burgess. And the right fielder makes the catch for the final out of the second inning. So for the Ducks in inning number 2, no runs and 1 hit. The bases, though, are left empty. 2 innings complete here tonight at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks leading the Revolution 1-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Ducks fans, New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there for coverage of the Long Island Ducks, the Mets, the Yankees, major and minor league baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer. Visit www.nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. Michael Pollack here with you at Bethpage Ballpark. We move to the third. John Brownell back on the mound for Long Island as he will face Angel Franco to begin things. And the first pitch is taken high and outside for ball one. Ducks with a 1-0 lead, a run on 3 hits and an error for the Ducks. No runs, a hit, and no errors for the Revolution. From the wind, here is the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good off speed that time from Brownell. The changeup from the right-hander gets the count even at 1-1. And want to once again apologize for the technical difficulties that we have had here with tonight's broadcast. Some equipment decided to go out on us before the start of the game tonight. 1-1, that is on the outside corner for strike 2. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes, working on getting that corrected for tomorrow and beyond. But tonight, bringing you some action from our lower camera angle and here on the Ducks official YouTube channel. Franco almost bit once again on the breaking ball down and away, but instead takes for ball 2. And again, apologize for the video quality not being up to snub, and obviously we don't have our score graphic there for you, but we will try and get you updated and keep you updated on the score, the count, and the batters out as often as possible. Here, ground ball just fair inside the first base line. Mark Krause will pick it up and step on the bag at first. Second ground out of the night to the right side for Franco. He had bounced the second his first time up. Back in the opening inning, 1 out, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Isaiah Tejeda. So the Ducks with a run in the first inning, courtesy of a 2-out RBI double from Elmer Reyes. Revolution have threatened in each of the first 2 innings, but have failed to score against Brownell. Last night, the Revolution left a total of 10 men on base, something that certainly drove their manager, Mark Mason, crazy after the ball game concluded. They had so many chances throughout the course of the game to pull even, but couldn't do it. Here, a mile-high pop-up in a shallow center from Isaiah Tejeda. Delta Cleary Jr. rangers in. Camps under it and makes the catch. And on the first pitch, Tejeda retired. He had doubled his first time up to left field. 2 quick outs for Brownell here in inning number 3.
Michael Burgess, number 21.
I mentioned John Brownell, 1-0 on the year, an ERA of 3 on the season in 5 starts. He last time got a no decision. That was last Thursday up in New Britain against the Bees. Pitched 6 innings, allowed 5 hits. And 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. They all came on one swing of the bat. A home run from Connor Bierfeld in the 4th inning that turned a 2-0 Ducks lead into a 3-2 deficit. Michael Burgess takes a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Brownell walked 1 in that game and struck out 5. He's got 7 walks to 19 strikeouts this year over 27 innings coming into tonight. Still looking for his first strikeout of the night. 0-1 here on Burgess, who walked his first time up. And he takes a breaking ball off the outside corner to even the count. Well, Brownell has been steady. He's allowed 3 runs or less in each of his 5 starts. He has pitched back-to-back quality starts and overall 3 quality starts out of his 5 starts this season. A 1-1. Breaking ball hit high in the air to right center. Not deep enough. Delta Cleary Jr. is there in the gap. He'll make the catch and a 1-2-3 inning. So John Brownell retires the Revolution in order for the first time tonight. And that means it is another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning with energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island. Saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. So we will head to the bottom of the third inning with the Ducks still on top by a run.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolat walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolat pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolat's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolat. Visit Nicolat.com.
Pave your way.
Bottom of the third inning, Ducks with a 1-0 lead over the York Revolution when Michael Burgess popped out to right center to end the top of the third inning. That was the 15th out of tonight's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute phone call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO or visit geico.com. So the Ducks with the early 1-0 lead that is still holding up as we move to the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order we go, and it will be Phelan Lentini to lead things off for the Ducks. First pitch from Victor Mateo, and he delivers a breaking ball in the outside corner for strike one. Lentini with a base hit to left field to open the bottom of the first inning, but then was picked off at first base on a 1-1 count, or check that, on a 3-2 count. 0-1. Lifted in the air to right center field in the gap. Long run for Michael Burgess. He is there, though, to make the catch. And robs Lentini of his second hit of the night, one away here in inning number 3.
Going on the center fielder, number 5.
Mateo's last outing came on May the 12th. That was this past Friday. And that was at home against the Bridgeport Bluefish. He took the loss in a 4-2 defeat. Pitched well, though. 5 innings, allowed just 6 hits and 2 runs, one of which was earned. He walked one and only struck out one, but he has not gotten much in the way of run support this season. First pitch is taken for a strike on the outside corner by Delta Cleary Jr. Just 2 runs his last outing. The Revolution won his previous 2, but only 5 runs and 2 runs in those 2 starts combined, so 7 in the 2 starts, but got no decisions in both as Cleary Jr. fouls one off for strike 2, and then lost in his first outing at Southern Maryland, allowing just 1 run in 5 innings, but a 2-0 defeat. 0-2, ripped into right field. There's a base hit for Cleary Jr. That'll head to the wall. Cleary Jr. around first. He will head to second. A throw in from Michael Burgess is not in time. So the Ducks have themselves their second extra base hit of the night. It's a double for Delta Cleary Jr., his 4th of the season. Good swing there by Cleary Jr. behind in the count at 0-2. He was ready to hack and got a good pitch to hit up in the zone and hit a bullet down the right field line for the double. So the Ducks with a 1-out base runner at second base. That's a speedy Cleary Jr. Here is Angelo Sacco from the left side. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike one. Sacco drew a 2-out walk his first time up. That set the stage for Elmer Reyes, who followed with his RBI double down the left field line that gave the Ducks the early lead. An 0-1 pitch coming from Mateo to the left-hander. And Mateo now steps off and will go through the signs again with his catcher, Luis Allen. Cleary Jr. on the year for Long Island, 11 steals and 13 attempts. Now Allen's going to go out to the mound and have a chat with the right-hander. Frank Urilli is going to come with him. As Mateo, or check that, Allen probably asking for that, so that way they don't get charged for a mound visit. I just wanted to go through the signs and make sure that they were on the same page. As a couple times tonight, they appear to not be on the same page, Mateo and Allen. And Allen has been sharing the catching duties with Isaiah Tejeda this year. Tejeda's gotten some time to play over at first base. Turning a fake throw back to second base. And yeah, the Ducks have to be careful. 2 innings. Mateo has caught 2 runners off of first base. Lentini on a pickoff in the first, and Vega on a caught stealing in the second. Now the 0-1 delivery to Sanko. Pitch on the way is swung on and missed. Looked like a changeup from the right-hander diving down in the zone. And so the count now 0-2 on Sanko. Well, 2 hits for the Ducks last night. The only Ducks batter with multiple hits in the game. I mentioned he had his 6th home run of the year, a solo blast to right center. 0-2. That's down and away. Good job by Allen to block that one down in the dirt. Prevents Cleary Jr. from advancing to third. The Ducks would love to get Cleary Jr. to third with less than 2 outs. There's a fly ball then by Sanko, who does have the ability to hit the ball in the air quite often. That would get Cleary Jr. home with the 2nd run of the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd, the Ducks leading 1-0. Here's the pitch, and Sanko fouls one off third base side. A good cut, but again, having to fight that one off was the lefty swinging Sanko. So the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ducks have done a pretty good job here of working Mateo's pitch count in the early going. He's already about to throw his 50th pitch of the night as we play here with 1 out in the bottom half of inning number 3. From the stretch, the 1-2, kicking the pitch. And the breaking ball misses down and away. Sanko wanted no part of that. And so it is 2-2. By the way, thus far, Mateo, one of 2 pitchers currently in the Atlantic League with an ERA under 4 that has not won. The other is Lancaster's Nate Reed. He's got a 3.80 ERA but has not gotten a win yet. 2-2. Ground ball right back to the mound. Mateo stops it. And we'll keep Cleary Jr. at second base. The throw to first is in time. So big out there for Victor Mateo. Sanko grounds out hard to the mound. And Cleary Jr. cannot advance to third base. So with 2 away, that is going to leave it up. Once again, Elmer Reyes. He's already come through once in this ball game with 2 outs. That first inning double inside third base. That came on a 3-2 pitch with Sanko at first base starting to run on that 3-2 offering. So can Reyes come through again? The first pitch on the way to him. And that slider misses down and away. Again, Reyes showing good plate discipline. And so the count goes to 1-0 on the Ducks' second baseman. Came into the game hitting .305. Now that hit, by the way, was Reyes' first. Check that. This could be his first hit with runners in scoring position and 2 outs because obviously Sanko wasn't. He's 0 for 10 this year in these situations. The 1-0 is ripped up the middle in a center field base hit. So there's his first hit with runners in scoring position, 2 outs. The throw to the plate is not in time. It's a 2-out RBI single for Elmer Reyes, his second 2-out RBI of the night, and the Ducks lead it by 2. It's a 2-0 game. So Reyes has gotten it done for the second time in a row that he has come up to the plate. With Sanko at first in the first inning, he delivered the 2-out RBI double down the left field line, and here in the third with Cleary Jr. at second, a 2-out RBI single up the middle that nearly took the head off of J.B. Torres, the third base umpire. He was over there at second base in case of a pickoff attempt at second, and boy, nearly got knocked down by that line drive off of Reyes' bat. Mark Krause takes the first pitch at the outside corner for a strike. So Reyes with 2 RBIs tonight, now up to 10 runs batted in on the year, and he is off to a great start in this ball game. Be an 0-1 delivery. Mateo fires. Kraus takes another strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Kraus drew a walk his first time up back in the opening inning last night. Had a hit in 4 at-bats. Now the 0-2 from Mateo. And Kraus takes another called strike, this one over the outside corner. So Kraus took 3 straight, and that is strikeout number 2 on the evening for the right-hander. The Ducks had another run, a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. 3 innings complete tonight here at the Duck Pond with the Ducks in front 2-0 over the Revolution.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time. Beautiful evening for baseball. Big action every time. He reaches up, it's gone! Great value every time. And the Ducks have won it 7-1. The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season. And with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, the Long Island Ducks leading it 2-0 over the York Revolution. We move to inning number 4 as John Brownell returns to the mound for Long Island. It means it's time for our 4th inning trivia question, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Victor Mateo, the starting pitcher for the York Revolution tonight, played with the Montgomery Biscuits in 2013, one of the best minor league baseball names out there. There are so many great ones, but the Montgomery Biscuits has always been one of my favorite. And in 2013, he threw the second no-hitter. He threw a second no-hitter in his career. As the first pitch is taken for a strike. The first came with Lake County back in 2011. The second of his career came with Montgomery in 2013. He is one of 3 pitchers in Montgomery Biscuits history to have thrown a no-hitter. 0-1 misses loaded Joel Guzman, 1-1. The question, who are the other 2? And the hint we will give you, they are both in the major leagues. So that is your hint. 3 pitchers in Biscuits history. 2 have reached the major leagues. 1 has not. That's Victor Mateo. Who are those 2 major leaguers who also threw no-hitters for the Biscuits? 1-1 to Guzman. Popped up in the air, foul back behind the plate. This will go well out of play. So they count now 1-2 on Guzman, who grounded into flied to right in foul territory in his first at-bat of the night. A deep fly ball down the line that Phelan Lentini chased and caught on the warning track. So the count 1-2. Now Guzman takes a breaking ball a little low from Brownell. Good block by Berg. 2-2. I mentioned Mateo's first no-hitter was a 7-inning no-hitter. That was with single-A Bowling Green back in 2011. First one in team history. 2-2, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Berg caught the ball. Joel Guzman is saying that it hit the ground. Frank Urilli said no. So there is the first strikeout of the night for John Brownell. Not sure if you're able to hear it, but as is the custom here, whenever John Brownell strikes out at batter, you hear a loud moo in the background. That is because he is affectionately known by his teammates as Brown Cow. So the Ducks have started playing those moos in the background when he gets a strikeout. 1 away here as Brownell has now retired. 7 in a row, and here a shot back up the middle for a base hit off the bat of Luis Hell. So after retiring 7 straight batters, a bullet single up the middle by Luis Allen, who has now been on base twice tonight. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. So a 1-out base runner for York here in the 4th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Ryan Dent. Ducks looking to win their second series of the season. They could do so if they get the win here tonight and take the first 2 of this 3-game set against the Revs. Their first series win came against York as well when they swept 4 games from the Revolution at Peoples Bank Park to begin the month of May. There's a slider on the outside corner for a strike from Brownell. 0-1 on Dent, who hit a ground ball back to the mound his first time up in the second inning, and Brownell tried to get the out at second base and threw the ball wide of the bag, and it knocked off the glove of Dan Lyons and went into right field. The 0-1 just off the outside corner, and that will even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. And that put runners at first and second with nobody out, but the Revolution, who have been struggling to come up in the big moments with runners on base and runners in scoring position, failed again in the second. 1-1, swing and a miss. Good off speed that time from Brownell. That 12-6 curveball that he throws so well, and Dent could not make contact with it, so it's 1-2. With Luis Allen at first base and 1 out, and the Ducks leading it by a pair. 2-0 the score. Here comes the 1-2 delivery. Brownell kicks and fires, and this is grounded to short. Should be 2. Line slips to Reyes 1, on to first, double play. 6-4-3 in your scorebooks, a twin killing there for the Ducks. And just like that, the 4th inning is over. No runs, 1 hit. Because of the double play, nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Ducks still in front, 2-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Nolan Reimold, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Bottom half of the 4th inning coming up here at Bethpage Ballpark with the Ducks in front of the York Revolution 2-0. It is time for the answer to our 4th inning trivia question, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. We gave you the question in the top half of the 4th inning. Tonight's starter for the Revolution, Victor Mateo, threw a no-hitter for the Montgomery Biscuits in 2013, the AA affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays in the Southern League. One of 3 players in Biscuits history to do so. As Alex Berg takes a curveball strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Which 2 major leaguers were the other 2 that threw no-hitters for the Biscuits? We will give you the answer after this 0-1 to Alex Berg, who's 0 for 1 on the night. Pitch on the way, and he takes down and away for ball 1. Wade Davis is one, former Kansas City Royals world champion, and Matt Moore, the Tampa Bay Rays pitcher, was the other. So Matt Moore and Wade Davis, along with Victor Mateo, the 3 Montgomery Biscuits who have thrown no-hitters. 1-1 is a fastball downstairs, taken by Berg for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Berg, who grounded into the force out at second base to end the 1st inning. Ducks scored a run in the 1st, another in the 3rd. They lead it 2-0 over the Revolution. 2-1. High pop-up in the air on the infield, middle of the infield. Who's going to catch it? The 3rd baseman making the call, and it is Ryan Dent who makes the catch. Always tricky when you get one of those pop-ups right in the middle of the infield. The pitcher usually will back out of the way, and it's up to whichever infielder to make the call on the catch. Usually when it's to the left of the mound as we view it behind home plate, that will be the third baseman's ball. When it's to the right, it'll be the first baseman's ball. In this case, the third baseman Dent made the catch, so one away. And now the third baseman Cody Puckett, batting in the number 7 spot, comes to the plate. First pitch to him is off the outside corner, 1-0. Puckett gave one a ride to left center field, a 1-0 pitch back in the second inning, but it was caught on the warning track by center fielder Travis Witherspoon. 1-0 is ripped, but foul down the third base line. Puckett with a solid line drive that nearly caught Kevin Baez, the manager of the Ducks, who's coaching down at third base. But unlike Reyes' that stayed fair, this one goes foul. And it's 1-1 on Puckett, who came into tonight hitting .256 on the year with a couple of home runs and 8 runs batted in. One ball, one strike pitch upcoming from Mateo to Puckett. Right-hander kicks and fires, and Puckett takes. Fastball misses downstairs, 2-1. Past 2 seasons, Mateo played at both AA and AAA in the Braves organization, Mississippi, the AA affiliate, Gwinnett, the AAA affiliate. 2-1 is skied in the air to left center again, this time not as deep. Back goes the center fielder Witherspoon to make the catch. So Puckett has hit 2 deep fly balls here tonight, but he's hit them to the wrong part of the ballpark. He is 0 for 2, 2 away in the 4th, and that will leave it up to the left fielder, Anthony Vega.
Dutch left fielder, number 11, Anthony Vega.
Almer Reyes, as we mentioned, has gotten off to the terrific start tonight. An RBI double in the first, an RBI single in the third. And he does know Mateo well. These two were teammates with Mississippi and Gwinnett back during that 2015 season. Anthony Vega from the left side in the first pitch. Swung on and rocketed into right center field. On the run, Witherspoon, he won't get it. That's going to land for a base hit. It goes to the wall. Vega off to the races. He is around second, going for third, and he will make it in there easily. The first triple of the season for the Long Island Ducks, and it comes off the bat of Anthony Vega. The Ducks continuing to pick up 2-out hits in this game. That is their third 2-out hit of the night. And Vega now 2 for 2. Well, off the bat, you knew that ball was hit well. And you knew that Witherspoon probably wasn't going to get it. With Vega's speed, there was a good chance that it would be the first 3-bagger of the season for the Ducks. And in this Long Island's 26th game of the year, they pick up their first triple. Now the shortstop, Dan Lyons, to the plate. First pitch to him. Now that misses down and in for ball 1. Can the Ducks make it 3 2-out RBI hits in this game? Reyes in the first with a double, Reyes in the third with a single, and here is Lyons in the fourth. 1-0, and that is taken on the inside corner, a breaking ball strike. 1-1, Lyons with a fly ball to right his first time up in the second. The fly ball to right center caught by Michael Burgess. It'll be a 1-1 to the Ducks shortstop. Big hole on the right side of the infield. The 1-1 delivery. Swung it and lined up the middle into center field. There's a base hit. Vega trots home from third. The third 2-out RBI hit for Long Island tonight, and they lead it 3-0 in the 4th inning. Well, you gotta love what you are seeing from the Ducks here tonight. They have struggled at various points during the course of this season, coming up with big hits, especially in clutch situations, runners in scoring position, 2 men out. An area that Kevin Baez certainly has been looking for the Ducks to improve upon. They came into the game tonight hitting just .211 with runners in scoring position and 2 out, but they have picked up 3 2-out RBI hits in this game. As here it's fouled back to the screen. 2 of those 3 have come with runners in scoring position. Now the Ducks have increased their lead from 1-0 to 3-0 with single runs in each of the past 2 innings. For Lyons, it's his 4th RBI of the year. For Vega, his first run of the season. And he's got 2 hits as well tonight. Lyons is 1 for 2. Here's Lentini, who's 1 for 2. A single in the first and a fly out in the third. Mateo turns and throws over. Lyons back easily. Lyons does have a stolen base this season, but not a big-time stolen base threat. The count 0-1 on Phelan Lantini. Lions being held on at first base by Isaiah Tejeda. Here's the 0-1. Lantini takes down and in. Good block at home plate by the catcher, Luis Allen. Mateo now to 70 pitches here in this ball game. The Ducks have done a great job working his pitch count up. And Mateo's had a lot of trouble getting out of innings. He's gotten to 2 outs in each of the first 4 innings, but only once has he gotten out of the inning without allowing a run. Here comes the 1-1. Lantini a swing and a miss. Boy, he chased far and away out of the zone that time. Breaking ball down and outside the corner. So now it's 1-2 on the Ducks right fielder. And if he reaches, Delta Cleary Jr. will be up next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And Lantini rips one on the ground to short. It is gotten there by Triunfel and almost threw it wide of second. But Franco makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the 6-4 fielder's choice ends the 4th. Ducks, though, add another run on 2 hits in the inning. Both of them with 2 outs, no errors, and a runner left on base for Long Island. 4 innings in the books tonight, and the Ducks with a 3-0 lead over the York Revolution.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks fans, chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company gourmet iced coffee. It's available at the concession stands here at Bethpage Ballpark. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or visit their cafes in the Hamptons. 3-0 the Ducks in front of the Revolution as we move to inning number 5. Michael Pollack here with you on the Long Island Ducks official YouTube channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. John Brownell to face Carlos Triunfel to begin, and the first pitch misses high and outside for ball 1. Triunfel with a pop out to third base in his first at bat with the York Revolution. That came back in inning number 2. 1-0 is a breaking ball on the inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Triunfel, originally a non-drafted free agent signed by the Mariners in 2006, made it up to the big leagues and played 996 games in the minor leagues as well. 1-1 is a swing and a miss. He chased a breaking ball down and away. And so that runs the count to 1-2 strikes on Triunfel. His major league debut September the 7th, 2012 with the Mariners against the Oakland Athletics. Looked at his first big league hit a week later. The 1-2 here is Scott in the air to left. Shallow. Long run out for Lyons. Long run in for Vega. Who's going to catch it? It's the shortstop. Lyons with the grab. Oh, Dan Lyons again showing his outstanding range. He went a long way, about halfway down that left field line. A long run to go. And he made that catch in front of Anthony Vega, who was not going to be able to get there in time for the first out. Dan Lyons with another outstanding play. So 1 down here in the 5th inning. And that will bring to the plate the center fielder Travis Witherspoon. Witherspoon grounded into a 5-4 fielder's choice back in the 2nd. First pitch from Brownell misses high and outside. 1-0 the count on Witherspoon. It was part of that inning where the Revs had first and second with nobody out on a hit batter and an error. But a pop out, a fielder's choice ground out, and a fly out ended that threat. 1-0, and that's taken low and outside. So Brownell behind at 2 balls and no strikes. The Ducks right-hander has walked one, in this game and has struck out 1. Been pitching to contact and getting mostly outs tonight. He's given up just 2 hits to this point. The 2-0 is sharply hit on the ground to short, gobbled up by Lyons this time. He throws on the first for the put out. So a pop out to Lyons, a ground out to Lyons, and with 2 away, the left fielder Jose Constanza will step up to the plate.
Back to the top of the order for the York Revolution. With the left fielder number 13, Jose Constanza.
I mentioned this is Brownell's second start of the season against York. This is his 18th career start against the Revolution. Again, he joined the Ducks first back in 2012, late in the year. And he comes into tonight 4-8 with a 4.50 ERA against the Revolution. 85 strikeouts to 27 walks in 108 innings of work. Constanza takes the first pitch high and inside for ball 1 from Brownell. Cody Puckett, the third baseman, plays in tight with the left-handed hitter, who is 0 for 2 this evening. He grounded to second in the first and fly to right in the second. A hard line drive, but right at Lentini. 1-0. And that missing up and away from Brownell. 2 balls and no strikes on the left fielder for the Revolution. Lights have come on here with the sun now fully set. Beyond the third base stands, a nice crowd on hand here tonight. 2-0 delivery, and that's down and in. 3 straight out of the zone from John Brownell. From the windup, here's the delivery. Constanza taking all the way, but Brownell hits the outside corner for strike 1. This is Brownell's 6th season with the Ducks, 5th full season. And the 3-1 is low ball 4. So Constanza did not take the bat off his shoulder. And on 5 pitches draws a 2-out walk. Second base on balls allowed by Brownell tonight. And with 2 away, that will give Angel Franco, the second baseman, another opportunity to come to the plate. I mentioned both of these teams have struggled offensively overall this season. The Ducks entering tonight with a team batting average that ranks 6th out of the 8 teams in the Atlantic League at .252. First pitch here is a breaking ball taken off the outside corner by Franco, who's grounded out twice. The Revolution behind the Ducks at .244, and then the Bees bringing up the rear of the league at .229. But the Ducks have enjoyed some offensive success against this Revolution team. 1-0. And that breaking ball misses down low. And now all of a sudden Brownell's lost the strike zone a little bit with 2 outs in the 5th. Walked Constanza on 5 pitches, and now it's thrown 2 straight out of the zone to Franco. Constanza leads from first. He's 2 for 3 in the stolen base department this year. The 2-0 delivery. And Franco takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Ducks this season have hit .290 as a team against the Revolution. York, meanwhile, just .235 against the Ducks. And Long Island 6-2 against the Revolution coming into tonight's game. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Another good fastball from Brownell. This one down in the zone, but towards the meat of the plate. Franco couldn't catch up to it. That'll even things up at 2-2. Mentioned the Ducks won 4 straight against the Revolution, May 1st through the 3rd. York took 2 of 3 here last week, Monday through Wednesday. And now 3 this week, Tuesday through Thursday. 2-2 runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. The throw to second doesn't matter. John Brownell follows up the 2-out walk with the strikeout of Franco, his second of the night for Brownell, and that ends the 5th. No runs, no hits. So walk and a runner left for the Revolution halfway through here on this Wednesday night, with the Ducks ahead of the Revolution 3-0.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey, Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Well, Ducks fans, there's no better time than right now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life at the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com. You can also call the Ducks at 631-940-3825 to register. Delta Cleary Jr. to lead off the fifth inning with the Ducks in front 3-0. He takes a first pitch breaking ball for a strike from Victor Mateo. Now the 0-1, and this one missing outside at low to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cleary Jr. is 1 for 2 tonight. He doubled to right with 1 out in the third, later scored on the RBI single from Elmer Reyes, and struck out looking in the first inning. 1-1, breaking ball, big swing and a miss by Cleary Jr. So Mateo jumps ahead in the count. Ducks are out hitting the Revolution 7-2 here tonight in the early going. Still a lot of baseball to go, though, here on this Wednesday night, and the 1-2 delivery is down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cleary Jr. A lovely evening for baseball. The weather has been absolutely perfect this week. Thus far, much better than the chilly temps we had here last week. 2-2 is slashed foul, third base side off the bat of Cleary Jr. A late swing and just got enough to fight it off into the stands, and a young fan is going to get a baseball. So we'll have another 2-2 delivery. Mateo gets the sign and comes set. Kicks and fires, and Cleary Jr. is swinging a line drive into right field. Burgess on the run, and he makes the catch. Nice run and grab by Michael Burgess. And he doesn't have a ton of speed, but was able to get to that ball before it hit the ground. So 1 away for Cleary Jr., and that'll bring up the DH, Angelo Sanko. Mentioned Kevin Byers doing the coaching down at third base of the Ducks. Over on the other corner is Dennis O'Grady, who is celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to Dennis O'Grady. And he gets to celebrate by doing some coaching over at third base. Turning 28 years old today. First pitch here, fouled right back to the screen by Angelo Sanko. So the count 0-1. Rafael Perez celebrated a birthday back on Monday of this week. Perez just a wee bit older, though, as he turned 35. Here's the 0-1. Sanko a swing and a miss. So that was a good pitch for him to hit. And he put a good swing on it, just missed a little bit out in front. So the count goes to 0-2 on Angelo Sanko. Defense shifted over towards the right side with the shortstop Trienfeld back behind second. The 0-2, and Sanko takes down and in. Oh, that caught Frank Urilli on the foot. You can tell that stung him a little bit. Luis Allen making sure he is all right. That ball came down and in. Allen could not make the stop, and the ball went right off of the right foot of Frank Urilli. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Sanko, who has walked, scored, and grounded back to the mound in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's Mateo's 1-2. And this is rocketed in the air to right center field. Long run back for Travis Witherspoon. He looks up and it's off the wall. Sonko around first base. He's thinking about two. Here comes the throw, not in time. Sonko slid in just past the tag of the shortstop Treon fell. And Angelo Sonko with a double, the third two-base hit for the Ducks tonight, and their fourth extra base hit overall. So for Sonko, his third double of the year. And he hit that ball hard, just didn't have enough lift on it to get it over the wall. But he'll certainly take the double, his first hit of the night, and the Ducks' eighth. And Long Island with a runner in scoring position, one out, and here comes Elmer Reyes, who has had a terrific evening thus far against his former teammate. Mateo comes set, looks back to Sonko at second, the first pitch, and Reyes takes a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike one. Reyes came up with 2 outs in the first following a walk to Angelo Sonko and laced a double down the left field line to score Sonko from first. Then came up with 2 outs in the third. Cleary Jr. was at second following a 1-out double and laced a bullet back up the middle into center field for a base hit. And that scored Cleary Jr. This time only 1 out, though, in this fifth inning. And the 0-1 is swung and ripped, but right at third base. And no throw at second as Sonko dove back in safely. So Reyes hits the ball hard for the third time tonight, but unfortunately right at Ryan Dent. And he is retired, is Reyes, for the second out of this fifth inning. Again, it was because there was only 1 out. If he came up with 2 outs, somehow that ball would have gone into left field, but because there was only 1 out, he couldn't get the job done. So, 2 men out now in the inning. And that is going to leave it up to the first baseman, Mark Krause. He bats from the left side, so for 1 tonight. First pitch on the way is cut on and missed. Late on that breaking ball. And so the count is 0-1. Krause walked in the first, struck out looking in the third. Again, the defense shifts it to the right side. Big gaping hole on the left side of the infield for Krause. The 0-1. Ground ball up the first baseline fell. And Mateo quickly gets ahead at 0-2. Well, if any team should know that Krause has the ability to hit the ball the opposite way, it should be York. Krause hit a home run out to the playground in left center field at Peoples Bank Park earlier this month when these two teams met. Well, Krause certainly can drive the ball the opposite way. Trying to bring home Sonko from second. The 0-2, and he takes downstairs for ball 1. Sonko has already scored once in this game. The Ducks looking to add to a 3-0 lead as we play in the bottom half of inning number 5. Mateo gets the sign and comes set. Here's his 1-2 delivery. Krause takes a breaking ball off the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. 88 pitches thus far for Mateo, 56 of them for strikes. The Ducks looking for their 4th 2-out RBI hit of this game. 2-2. Krause takes up and away. Another off-speed pitch from Mateo that runs the count full. First base is open, but Alex Berg waiting in the on-deck circle for the Ducks. Payoff pitch upcoming. Sonko takes his lead at second. The 3-2 is high and outside, ball 4. So Victor Mateo got ahead 0-2 on Mark Krause and threw 4 straight out of the strike zone. Another walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. And with that free pass, Mark Mason, the manager of the Revolution, is going to come out of the dugout. And I think that is going to spell the end for the right-handed pitcher, Victor Mateo. That was his 3rd walk of the night. He has allowed 3 runs on 8 hits to this point. And with the righty Alex Berg coming to the plate, Mason is going to make a call to the bullpen. Mateo cannot make it through 5. The Ducks threatening to add to this 3-0 lead. 2 on and 2 out.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Joe Van Meter will be the new pitcher for the York Revolution. He takes over after Victor Mateo was unable to get the third out, in this fifth inning. He's gotten 2 outs, but after getting Elmer Reyes to line out to third with Angelo Sanco at second, he walked Mark Krause after getting ahead 0-2. Mark Mason, after 90 pitches from Mateo, goes to the bullpen. And for Victor Mateo, this is now continuing his streak this year of starts not making it past 5 innings. He has made it now 3 straight starts not going more than 5 innings. He has yet to go 6 full innings in any start this year. So he will give way to Joe Van Meter, who will take over on the mound. And for Van Meter, he will come on to face the righty swinging Alex Berg. And this will be the right-hander's 9th appearance of the year. He has made 8 thus far and has compiled a record of 0-0, but has a 3.12 ERA. So a big moment in the ball game here. The Ducks with a chance to add to this 3-0 lead. The Revolution, who have struggled mightily offensively this year, cannot afford to fall behind any further. And the Ducks already have 3 2-out RBI hits in this game. They're looking to make it at least 4. So here is Alex Berg to the plate. Time is called, though. And now it seems as though everybody is ready. So Berg steps into the batter's box. Van Meter up to the rubber. Right-hander comes set. And his first pitch to Alex Berg on the way. Berg will take a fastball low and outside. Now the count 1-0. For Van Meter, 8 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all of which have been earned. He has walked 5 and struck out 10. Has given up 1 home run, and opponents hitting 161 against him. 1-0, and Berg takes a fastball downstairs for ball 2. So now Berg with a good hitter's count as he is in the driver's seat at 2-0. Mateo 4 2/3 innings tonight. He gave up 8 hits. As of right now, 3 runs all earned, but still responsible for Sanco at second and Krause at first. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 90 pitches, 56 of which were for strikes. Van Meter comes set. And now we'll step off the rubber and go through the signs again with Luis Allen. Ducks leading 3-0. They took the opener of the series last night 2-1. Here comes the 2-0. Kicking the pitch. And Berg swinging a line drive down the left field line over the glove of a leaping Ryan Dent. In to score is Sanco. Krause on his way to third. Kevin Baez giving him the sign to come home. Here comes the relay throw to home plate. It is not in time. A 2-out, 2-run double down the left field line for Alex Berg. Make it 4 2-out RBI hits for the Ducks tonight, and they lead it 5-0 in the 5th. Berg got in the driver's seat at 2-0, and Van Meter left the pitch up in the zone. Berg tagged it down the left field line. Ryan Dent almost made an unbelievable grab at third, leaping up to try and catch it, but it just eluded his glove. Mark Krause sliding in just ahead of the tag from the catcher Allen. 2 more runs come in, and the lead is 5-4 Long Island. So give Berg his double and 2 RBIs, now with 5 doubles and 10 RBIs on the season. Sanco has now scored twice tonight, Krause once. And Cody Puckett to the plate. First pitch, big breaking ball from Van Meter. That's in for a strike. So that'll end the line for Mateo at 5 runs all earned. And now Berg at second, the responsibility of Van Meter. Puckett here takes a fastball off the outside corner to even things up at 1-1. And Mateo, who came in with a minuscule ERA tonight of 1.30, will certainly see that skyrocket with 5 earned runs allowed in 4 2/3 innings. The 1-1. Puckett takes a fastball inside, backed away from it. Puckett tonight 0 for 2. He has hit the ball well both times. Deep fly balls, both to the center fielder Travis Witherspoon, but has not been able to get them over Witherspoon's head. So he is looking to join the hit party tonight. The Ducks out hitting the Revolution 9-2 now in this ball game. 2-1 on the way to Puckett as Berg leads from second. The pitch is taken on the outside corner. Just caught a piece at the knees for a strike. And now 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 men out. So the Ducks have scored a run in the first, a run in the third, a run in the fourth, and 2 more here in the fifth to lead it 5-0. Van Meter comes set his 2-2, and Puckett takes a fastball outside. That'll run the count full. Cody Puckett draws the free pass. That would give Anthony Vega an opportunity. He's already got 2 hits tonight. Here comes the 3-2 from Van Meter. Kicks and deals, and Puckett swings it, rips one foul. Almost caught Kevin Baez down in the third base coach's box. He's actually past the coach's box a little bit and slightly more towards third base. The ball goes out into left field on the warning track. I didn't see Constanza going after it, and that's because a member of the Revolution bullpen will instead go retrieve it. So we'll do it again at 3-2. Give credit where credit is due. The Ducks have done a terrific job tonight. 5 2-out RBIs in this game. And that's what you want to see if you're Kevin Baez. Another payoff to Puckett. Swings and misses. Strike 3. Got him with a high fastball. And that will retire the side. But not before the Ducks add to the lead. They get 2 runs on 2 hits, including the 2-out, 2-run double from Alex Berg. No errors in the inning, 1 left on base. After 5 here at Bethpage Ballpark, it's a 5 spot for the Ducks. They lead it 5-0 over the Revolution.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tim Melville, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Sixth inning coming up here at Bethpage Ballpark. All Ducks tonight, 5-0. They lead it over the York Revolution. Take a look at some of the out-of-town scores around the Atlantic League. Day-night doubleheader today in Bridgewater, New Jersey between the Patriots and the Skeeters. And in the day game, it was a 6-0 shutout by Somerset over Sugar Land. Skeeters held to just 3 hits in the game. Will Oliver, who just rejoined the Patriots, got the win in relief to improve to 1-0. Kyle Drabeck, the loser, fell to 1-3. That game was a 7-inning ball game. One home run in that. Jerry Sands for the Patriots hit his 7th of the season. Drove in 2 for Somerset. Isaiah Tejeda is going to lead off the inning against John Brownell. And Tejeda tonight is 1 for 2. First pitch on the way from Brownell. That breaking ball misses a bit up in the zone. Count 1-0 on Tejeda, who doubled in the first down the left field line, but popped to center in inning number 3. Here comes the 1-0. Tejeda takes down and away. Brownell behind at 2 balls and no strikes. In game number 2 going on right now, it is the Skeeters leading the Patriots 3-0 as they try and return the favor. Somerset with just 3 hits thus far. Michael Nix, the starter for the Skeeters. For the Patriots, Lucas Irvin. Brownell misses again, and it's 3-0 on Tejeda. Skeeters thus far with 2 RBIs from Jeremy Barfield and 1 from Lance Zawatsky. Brownell winds in the 3-0. Taken all the way, there's a strike, belt high, 3-1 on Tejeda. Earlier today, it was the Barnstormers defeating the Blue Crabs 8-7, a morning affair down in Southern Maryland. 3-1, breaking ball in for a strike, 3-2. Derek Moscus the win for Lancaster, improved to 3-0. Austin Fleet, the loser for Southern Maryland, dropped to 0-2. Casey Hobson, his 6th home run of the year for the Barnstormers. Zach Wilson, his 5th for the Blue Crabs. Payoff, fouled off, first base side. Tejeda chased up and out of the zone and fought it off to the first base side. Crowd of almost 7,000 down in Southern Maryland. They announced 6,993 today at Regency Furniture Stadium, so a nice crowd there. And our final score we'll get to in a moment. It comes up in New Britain, Connecticut, where the 2 Connecticut rivals going at it. 3-2 again, and a breaking ball chopped on the ground to the third base side. Berg, the catcher, fields, throws. Got him. Nice play by Alex Berg. Not an easy play for the catcher. A little dribbler to the third base side of the plate. Berg got it, spun, and threw all in one motion. And got to 8 out by plenty for the first out of this 6th inning. So again, up in New Britain, Connecticut, it is the Bridgeport Bluefish leading the New Britain Bees by a count of 9-3 as they play in the top half of the 6th inning. Chris Rurik, the starter for the Bluefish. Eric Fornatero started last year, just 3 innings for the Bees, and now Mike Heppel is on to pitch. Ducks will be facing the Bluefish next week, midweek, Tuesday through Thursday, 4 games in 3 days at the ballpark at Harbor Yard, their first meeting of the season. Michael Burgess takes a first pitch fastball for a strike, belt high, 0-1. 0 for 1 with a walk tonight is Burgess. He popped to center his last time up in the 3rd. John Brownell, who's allowed just 2 hits in the first 5 and a third innings, gets the sign and his 0-1. Burgess takes a breaking ball that catches the outside corner for strike 2. Bluefish being led tonight with 2 RBIs from Luis Hernandez, who also has 3 hits, Alberto Callaspo, and Tony Abreu. Jose Gil has picked up 3 hits and 3 runs for Bridgeport. 0-2 from Brownell. Burgess takes the fastball way upstairs. Another heartbreaker for the Mets today out in Arizona. They fall 5-4 in 11 innings. Winning pitcher was Tom Wilhelmsen, who improved to 1-1. Rafael Montero, the loss, fell to 0-3. Another so-so start for Matt Harvey today. Michael Conforto, his 10th home run. Juan Lagares, his first for the Mets. And a 1-2 to Burgess. Just missing the inside corner with a cutter was Brownell, 2-2. For the Diamondbacks, Jake Lamb went deep for his 9th home run of the season. And then Chris Herman, the walk-off home run in the 11th inning. So the D-backs sweep the Mets. 2-2 pitch coming up here to Michael Burgess. Brownell winds and fires to the plate, and this is a breaking ball just off the outside corner. So Burgess has worked the count from 0-2 full to 3-2. Yankees off to an early 1-0 lead in Kansas City against the Royals on an RBI double from Starlin Castro. Michael Pineda and Jason Vargas, the starters in Kansas City. 3-2. Swinging a foul ball over the screen back behind home plate on the breaking ball. Ball will carry him back down below. Who's going to get it? And a fight between 2 youngsters, and one with a gigantic bag of popcorn comes up with it. So we'll have another 3-2 pitch. Local and soccer action tonight. New York City FC visits Real Salt Lake. That game will begin at 9 o'clock. So it'll be another 3-2 from Brownell to Burgess. Kick and the pitch on the way, and Burgess swings and pops it up again. Foul behind the plate, but this will again go back into the crowd. Fans eagerly awaiting who's going to get it, and I'm not sure it's go. There it goes. And a youngster right behind home plate makes the grab right off of the roof. Comes back down, he grabs it and gets a nice hand from the fans. A big crowd tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark enjoying this one on Heart Health Night. Ducks have obviously given them a lot to cheer about here in the early going as they lead it 5-0. Top half of the 6th inning, and another 3-2 to Burgess is taken down and in ball 4. Now, Brownell will be frustrated about that one. Ahead 0-2 on Burgess, and fell behind then at 3-2, 2 foul balls, and now a walk, the third of the night issued by the right-hander.
Designated hitter number 28, Joel Guzman, number 28.
So Joel Guzman will come to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. And Guzman will face Brownell, looking to get the Revolution back into this ball game. It has not been a good one thus far for York, as again they've been limited to just 2 hits. So Brownell comes set on the mound. Burgess leads off first. And the first pitch to Guzman is a breaking ball off the outside corner, 1-0. Brownell is at 85 pitches right now, just 47 of them for strikes. And he has only struck out 2 in this game, but has been getting a lot of outs on contact, worked out of some early jams. Here comes the 1-0. Guzman a foul back to the backstop. That'll even things up at 1-1. I think ideally Kevin Myers would like to get at least 6 from Brownell before turning it over to the bullpen, which did a terrific job last night. Zach Treese, Amalio Diaz, Eric Gagne, and David Ardsma. 4 innings and allowed just 1 unearned run combined. Here's the 1-1. That breaking ball misses downstairs for ball 2. The 4 pitchers allowed 5 hits and a walk and struck out 5. And the only unearned run came because of a pass ball by Alex Berg in the 6th inning. Brownell looking for the ground ball here from Guzman. Here comes a 2-1 delivery. Kicks and fires, and Guzman will lay off the high fastball. So now Brownell behind at 3-1 on Joel Guzman, who has been scuffling a bit this year. He came in hitting just .253, but does have some pop. And now with a good hitters count at 3-1, Brownell will have to be a bit careful. Here comes the 3-1 offering. Brownell fires, and Guzman lifts a fly ball to right center field, hit well. Back goes Delta Cleary Jr., still back. He looks up, and it is one hopping off the wall. Burgess around second, going for third. He'll get the stop sign there. And in at second with the double is Joel Guzman. So even Cleary Jr.'s speed could not catch up to that one off the bat of Guzman. And here in the 6th with 1 out, a walk and a double, have put 2 in scoring position for the Revolution, and that'll bring Billy Horn, the pitching coach of the Ducks, out of the dugout to try and settle down Brownell.
As anthem indicating is still going on the jerseys that the Long Island Ducks are wearing tonight as part of our Heart Health.
So Brownell in for the chat with Berg, Horn, and first baseman Mark Krause has joined in for the discussion as well. First base is open here. They could put Luis Allen on base and bring Ryan Dent to the plate. I'm not sure they would do that, though. Allen has been on base twice tonight. He was hit by a pitch in the 2nd and singled in the 4th, but you don't want to put 3 base runners on and give the Revolution more chance to try and fight back in this game. That double by Guzman, his 3rd of the season, and just the 3rd hit of the night for the Revolution. So York's best chance of this ball game here. They had 1st and 2nd with 2 out in the 1st, 1st and 2nd, no out in the 2nd. And now they've got 2nd and 3rd with 1 out here in the 6th inning. And here is the righty swinging Luis Allen. Brownell comes set. And his first pitch to Allen is a breaking ball on the inside corner. Good curve from Brownell for strike 1. There is action in the Ducks bullpen. Just saw a baseball flying back and forth, so there is somebody warming up. Obviously cannot tell who it is from our vantage point. Now the 0-1 from one number 7 to the other. And Allen here hits a ground ball to third. That's not going to get the run home. Puckett looks the runner back, throws to first for the out. And a big second out for Brownell and the Ducks. So Allen chops one into the ground at third base. Burgess unable to score from third. And with 2 away, that will leave it up to the third baseman, Ryan Dent. Runners left on base has certainly been a theme for the Revolution thus far in this series. 10 last night, 1 in every inning from the 3rd through the 9th. And tonight they have left 5 on through the first 5 innings, including 2 each in the first 2 innings. First pitch to Dent. And the breaking ball misses low from Brownell. 1 ball and no strikes. Brownell trying to leave another pair on, this time both in scoring position here in inning number 6. (1-0) from the Ducks right-hander coming up. Brownell deals to the plate, and Dent lays off the high fastball, missed above the belt. And now a good hitter's count for the third baseman at 2-0. Opponents have not done well this year against Brownell in these situations. Coming into tonight, opponents against John Brownell have hit just 154 with runners in scoring position and 2 out. The 2-0, and Brownell misses outside again. So 3-0 the count with Carlos Triunfel waiting in the on-deck circle for the Rebs. See if Dent gets the green light here at 3-0. I can't imagine he would. The Revolution looking for offense. Here comes the 3-0 delivery. Brownell kicks and comes home. Dent will take high, ball 4. So a 2-out walk issued to Ryan Dent. Second of the inning issued by Brownell, the 4th of the night for the right-hander. With the bases loaded and 2 away, Carlos Triunfel will come up to home plate. The 4 walks tonight, a season high for Brownell. He had walked 2 previously, back on May 1st against York and May 6th against Southern Maryland. Those were his highs. But 4 here tonight, and trying to battle to get through this 6th inning. The Revolution with the bases loaded and 2 down. And the first pitch coming up from Brownell to Triunfel. And the breaking ball is taken downstairs, 1-0. Triunfel popped up to third base in the 2nd inning and popped to short in the 5th. And Brownell will certainly take another infield pop-up here in the 2nd. He'll take it out any way he can get it to get through this inning. Right-hander comes set, and the 1-0 delivery. Triunfel takes in. There's a curve on the outside corner for strike 1. Runner at third base, Michael Burgess. Joel Guzman is at second. And Ryan Dent at first. Neither of the 3 have particularly good speed. I'd say Dent probably the best of the bunch. And it'll be a 1-1 from Brownell. Kicks and delivers home. Triunfel swings in a line drive in a left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Burgess will score. Guzman will score. Going for third and sliding in safely is Dent. It's a 2-out, 2-run single for Carlos Triunfel. And the Revolution have closed to within 3. It's a 5-2 ball game. So Carlos Triunfel with his first hit and first 2 RBIs in a Revolution uniform. And John Brownell getting a taste of the Ducks' own medicine here. They have victimized York with 2 outs all game long, and now Brownell will get removed from this ball game with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Kevin Baez takes the baseball from his right-hander, and he will turn it over to a relief pitcher to try and get out of any further trouble here in the 6th. Fans give Brownell a nice hand. We'll take a break and come right back. The Ducks leading now by a score of 5-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit pseglyny.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, Rob Rogers has come on to relieve John Brownell, who was unable to get through the 6th inning. He allowed a walk and a double with 1 out, got a big ground out from Luis Allen, a third for the 2nd out, but walked Ryan Dent on 4 pitches before allowing a 2-run single off the bat of Carlos Trienfel. So it's now a 5-2 Ducks lead. Runners at the corners, 2 out, and Rob Rogers' first pitch is taken downstairs for ball 1 by Travis Witherspoon. Rogers didn't know where that pitch was, but he certainly thought he had a strike, didn't get the call. And it's a 1-0 on Witherspoon, who is 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of groundouts, one a fielder's choice. A 1-0. Witherspoon takes a fastball down and away, 2 balls and no strikes. So the Ducks' once comfortable 5-0 lead has become a little bit in jeopardy with 2 already across. And you've got Ryan Dent at third, Carlos Trienfel at first. So the tying run at the plate for York here in inning number 6. And the 2-0 is a fastball taken low from Rogers, 3-0. And another out of the zone will load him up for Jose Constanza. From the stretches, Rogers here's the pitch. And there's a strike, a fastball over the inside corner. Now, both sides have had a little bit of difficulty here throwing strikes in this game. Brownell was doing a fine job through the first 5 innings, ran into a little bit of trouble though here in inning number 6. Has to turn it over to the bullpen. Pitch on the way is popped up a mile high in the air to shallow center. Lyons going out, Cleary Jr. coming in. And it is Delta Cleary Jr. who will make the catch. And Rogers and the Ducks able to avoid any further trouble. However, the Revolution have gotten on the scoreboard tonight. They get 2 runs on the board on 2 hits and 2 walks. No errors and a couple of runners left on base for the Reds. 5.5 through tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. The lead now 5-2 in favor of Long Island.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Pave your way.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Ducks fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try to meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, then Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Well, Joe Van Meter will stay on after taking over for Victor Mateo in the 5th and allowing a 2-run double. And made this a 5-0 game in favor of the Ducks. John Brownell allowing a 2-out, 2-run single to Carlos Trienfel. In the 6th has now made it a 5-2 game. Rob Rogers, was able to come in and get out of any further issue, getting Witherspoon to pop up. So now the Ducks will try and get those 2 runs back as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Anthony Vega, Dan Lyons, and Phelan Lantini coming up to the plate. First pitch on the way from Van Meter. The fastball misses outside, 1-0. Anthony Vega, in his 2nd start of the season tonight, has had himself a good night. An infield single to 3rd in the 2nd and a triple in the 4th, as well as a run scored. A 1-0. And Vega takes down and away, 2 balls and no strikes. The triple for Vega in the 4th, the first triple of the year for Long Island. Took 26 games, but they got it. Now the 2-0 is taken on the inside corner at the knees for strike 1. Vega last year had 9 triples for the Ducks. Hit 249 for Long Island, led the team with 11 homers, and also drove in 45. Here he takes a fastball downstairs, and it is 3-1. Both sides seems to be getting a little frustrated. They're not getting those low strikes called. So 3-ball, 1-strike pitch to the lefty swinging Vega. Here it comes, and Vega takes outside, ball 4. That's the 4th walk drawn by the Ducks tonight. Another walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. Well, for Van Meter, this is his first season with York. Last year he signed with Southern Maryland August the 3rd. Pitched 8 games to the Blue Crabs, allowed 4 earned runs in 4 innings against Somerset, but just 3 earned runs in 6 innings against everybody else. So this is Van Meter's first year with the Revolution. Here's Dan Lyons, the shortstop and 9-hitter for the Ducks. Throw over and back safely there is Vega. And you know the Ducks would like to try and get the runner in a scoring position here. So we'll see if Vega tries to take off at any point against Van Meter. There goes Vega. He bluffs, though. Lyons squared to bunt and ended up taking a strike. And so they count 0-1. So lots of moving parts on the field. Vega bluffed going from first, ended up staying put. And Lyons thought about bunting, but ended up holding off, and the strike was taken. Lyons 1 for 2 tonight, had an RBI single with 2 outs in the 4th. Also a fly out to right to end the 2nd. Throw over, and again Vega is back safely. Van Meter comes set. 0-1, and Lyons lets a fly ball in the air to center, but hit it right at Travis Witherspoon, who will make the head-high catch. Vega will retreat to first base after going halfway. And there's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 24, Lantini, number 24.
So that'll bring Phelan Lantini to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. Lantini coming up for the 4th time in tonight's ball game. Prior to playing for the Blue Crabs, Van Meter started his career in the Texas Rangers organization, spent 4 years there, as well as time with the Rays and the Orioles organization, then played parts of 2 seasons in the American Association. Fastball misses inside for ball 1 to Lantini. And entering the year, 161 games, 42 of which were starts, and he was 21-30 with a 4.09 ERA, and he's a local product. He's from Manhasset, was born there. Now makes his home in Richmond, Virginia, though. 1-0. Ground ball, foul, third base side to the end of the Revolution dugout. A 1-1 on Lantini, who has singled, flied to right, and grounded into a force out in his 3 at-bats, so 1 for 3. Also was picked off at first base back in the opening inning by Victor Mateo. We'll also get to the final lines on the starters as, again, Van Meter throws over to first to chase Vega back. And Meter comes set, another throw over, and again, Vega comes back to the bag without an issue. Lantini will be followed by Delta Cleary Jr. as the Ducks lead it by 3, 5-2 the score. We're trying to get the 2 runs back that York scored in the top of this inning. 1-1, Vega goes for second. Lantini pops a foul back behind the plate. So go back into the seats. And now Lantini behind at 1-2. Vega got a pretty good jump on that pitch. Might have been able to get in there if not for the foul ball. So we'll do it once again with a count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the Ducks took the first game of the series last night 2-1 and trying to earn their second series win over the Revolution this season. They can hang on tonight. 1-2 the count. And Van Meter kicks and fires. Lantini swings and misses. Strike 3. The ball was in the dirt. Lantini started to go to first before realizing that the base was occupied. So a strikeout for Lentini, who is now 1 for 4. There is the second out of this 6th inning. Second strikeout for Van Meter. And with Delta Cleary Jr., a switch hitter coming to the plate, Mark Mason wants to turn him around to the right side, and he's going to go to the bullpen and bring on a left-hander. So Joe Van Meter hands the baseball over to Mason. We'll have yet another pitching change here at Bethpage Ballpark, 5-2 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is Jim Fuller, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolap patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Pave your way.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Well, the Revolution have gone to the bullpen for the second time tonight with the switch hitting Delta Cleary Jr. coming to the plate. Mark Mason wants to turn him around, and so left-hander Luke Westfall is going to come on and pitch for the Revolution, his first action in this series. So he takes over for Van Meter, trying to keep this a 3-run game in favor of Long Island. Van Meter ends up going 1 inning in relief and does allow 1 hit and 1 walk, but was not charged with any runs. The 2 runs he allowed on the double by Berg in the 5th inning were charged to Mateo. And Van Meter did strike out 2, so 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And now Westfall will come on to face Cleary Jr. with a runner at first and 2 away in the form of Anthony Vega. So Cleary Jr. will have to turn around and bat from the right side for the first time tonight. From the left side against Victor Mateo, he was 1 for 3, a strikeout, a double, and a run scored in the 3rd, and then a flyout in the 5th. Strikeout, by the way, was in the 1st. So Westfall is ready to go. And the lefty's first pitch, Cleary Jr. swinging a line drive left center field. That is going to get down for a base hit, and it's going to head all the way to the wall. Vega around third base. He is going to score easily. And Cleary Jr. is in at second base with another 2-out RBI hit. And it's a 6-2 Ducks lead here in the 6th inning. Just incredible. Every one of the Ducks runs have been driven in with 2 out, and the move by Mark Mason to bring in the lefty to turn Cleary Jr. around does not work out for him, as Cleary Jr. picks up his 2nd double of the night and collects RBI number 9 on the season. 8 runs between the 2 teams tonight, and all of them have come with 2 outs. The Revolution did appeal the 3rd, saying that Anthony Vega missed the bag, but the safe sign was given. So, he is not out. Vega scores for the 2nd time tonight. He's been on base all 3 times. And now the lefty swinging Angelo Sanco coming to the plate. And you like what you see from the Ducks here, as they respond right away after allowing 2 runs. They get at least 1 on the scoreboard and are looking for more. They want another appeal at third base. Westfall's going to appeal again at third base here. And all parties are looking at the umpires, wondering what's going on, but none of the umpires made a call. I think we already saw Frank Urilli signal safe, so I'm not sure why they needed to appeal again. Mark Mason is now asking from the third base dugout to Frank Urilli as to what's going on, and I think finally we'll have baseball resuming here as Angelo Sanco, who is 1 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored, will step up to the plate. First pitch to him. Sanco takes a fastball strike on the outside corner. Angelo Sanko walked and scored in the first, grounded back to the mound in the third, doubled and scored in the fifth. And now trying to drive Cleary Jr. home from second base to make it a 5-run ball game once again. Westfall delivers. Sanko takes a fastball below the knees, 1-1. As for Westfall, this is his 11th appearance of the year. He's 1-1 with an ERA of an even 2, 1 save. He's allowed 7 runs, but only 2 of them earned in 9 innings, 8 hits, 8 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Here's his 1-1. Sanko takes an outside corner fastball for a strike. And now 1-2. Westfall spent last season in the Twins organization with Advanced A Fort Myers and Double-A Chattanooga. 17 games with Fort Myers, 18 games with Chattanooga. By the way, that run is charged to Van Meter, so he does get charged with a run. And now the 1-2. Sanko swings a fly ball in the air to left. Moving in is Constanza, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. Ducks get a run back, though, here in the 6th inning, picking up a run on a hit and a walk. No errors and 1 runner left on base for Long Island. Let's head to the 7th here at Bethpage Ballpark, 6-2 in favor of the Flock.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Keith Couch, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time. Beautiful evening for baseball. Big action every time. He reaches up. It's gone! Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to Bethpage Ballpark, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Ducks. And if you're here in the ballpark tonight and tuned into the broadcast, head on over to the Waddle Inn shop now. It's your last chance to place your bids in the Heart Health Night jersey auction. Those game-worn red jerseys that the Ducks are wearing tonight for Northwell Health's Heart Health Night. You have your final chance to bid right now in this Heart Health jersey auction. You can place your bids at the auction tables located outside the Waddle Inn shop. They started at $75. They'll be increased in minimum $10 increments. So make sure you get your hands on one of these very special red jerseys, which have the Northwell Health logo on the right sleeve, the Atlantic League logo on the left sleeve, the Ducks logo on the front, and a heart around the number on both the front and the back. Very nice jerseys for this first ever Heart Health Night presented by Northwell Health. And during the course of the game, there were representatives from Northwell Health, Southside Hospital, that were out on the concourse behind home plate, that were offering some valuable information on how to maintain a healthy heart, as well as other services that they offer. New pitcher is left-hander Yuri De La Rosa, and he delivers a first-pitch fastball on the outside corner for strike one to Jose Constanza, who didn't seem like he liked that call. De La Rosa takes over for Rob Rogers, who came in to face one batter in the 6th and got Travis Witherspoon to fly to center to leave 2 on base, the 0-1. And that is taken low for a ball to even the count up at 1-1. Constanza is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. That walk coming back in the 5th against Brownell. The 1-1. And there's a fastball outside corner, another strike, 1-2. This is the second appearance of the year for De La Rosa. Missed the beginning of the season with some arm soreness, but he is back in the bullpen now after a scoreless inning last Thursday up in New Britain, Connecticut. The 1-2 here is lifted in the air to shallow center. On the run, Delta Cleary Jr. He makes the head-high catch for the first out of the inning.
Advantage only has 2 outs to go before the inning ends. On the jersey.
So Constanza now 0 for 3, and that will bring to the plate the second baseman, Angel Franco. De La Rosa returns to the Ducks after spending most of the 2016 season with Long Island. Began the year with Long Island, and then eventually had his contract purchased in August by the Houston Astros organization. Breaking ball misses downstairs for ball 1. Pitched 39 games, made 3 starts as well in those 39 games with the Ducks. 3-4 record, a 3.26 ERA. And here a fly ball foul down the right field line out of play, 1-1. Began the year as one of the late inning relievers for Kevin Baez, and then with all the pitchers that were having their contracts purchased, guys like Mark Blackmar and Jack Snodgrass and Bruce Kern and Darren Downs, Kevin Baez moved De La Rosa into the rotation, and he pitched fairly well. A 1-1. Breaking ball. Franco takes it for a called strike. He had checked his swing, but the home plate umpire, Frank Urilli, called it a strike anyway, so it's 1-2. De La Rosa did not fare, though, well with AAA Fresno when he went to the Grizzlies. Here's the 1-2. Franco, a line drive into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit in front of Lantini. So there's the first hit of the night for Franco, who had grounded out twice and struck out in his 3 at-bats before. So a 1-out base hit, and that will bring up the first baseman, Isaiah Tejeda.
Isaiah Tejeda, number 16.
De La Rosa at 5'9", 165 pounds. He is 27 years old, out of Santiago in the Dominican Republic. So 1 on and 1 out. Here is Isaiah Tejeda to the plate, and he will bat from the right side. Tejeda tonight is 1 for 3. Getting the sign is De La Rosa. He comes set. And the first pitch to Tejeda is a fastball that misses down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Kevin Baez said tonight he doesn't have the services of Eric Gagne, who pitched a scoreless inning in last night's game, and would try and stay away from some others if he could, but otherwise everybody else is pretty much available. Wouldn't give specifics on who he wanted to give rest to, but the Ducks again used 4 pitchers last night in relief. This one gets down and inside and goes past Alex Berg to the backstop. And down to second base on the wild pitch will be Angel Franco. So De La Rosa yanked that ball down and in, and it ended up going all the way back to the backstop. So 2 balls and no strikes on Isaiah Tejeda. It was doubled fly to center and grounded out to the catcher. Little dribbler to the third base side of home plate. De La Rosa gets the sign and comes set. Here's the 2-0. There's a fastball strike on the inside corner. Nice pitch for strike 1. Kevin Baez with De La Rosa now back into the fold has 3 left-handers that he can choose from in the forms of Kreider, De La Rosa, and Fuller. So it gives them some options out of the bullpen from the left side if they want to set up any lefty-lefty matchups. 2-1, and again, De La Rosa misses down and into Tejeda. So 3 balls and 1 strike. With 1 on and 1 out here in the top half of inning number 7. De La Rosa ready to go. Kicks and delivers, and Tejeda takes down and in for another time. It is ball 4. The ball caromed out in front of home plate, and De La Rosa got there quickly to avoid the runner from second advancing to third. So a single and a walk with 1 out here in the 7th inning. And Billy Horn's going to come out of the dugout to talk with De La Rosa and try and settle him down a bit. I think they'll also try and give the right-hander some more time to warm up in the bullpen. You've got the lefty Michael Burgess coming to the plate right now. And then after him, you've got 5 right-handers in the lineup. So this will probably be De La Rosa's last batter. Obviously, he'll be looking for the ground ball off the bat of Burgess, but Billy Horn wants to have a chat with De La Rosa to settle him down and then give some more time, I would think, to an arm in the bullpen. Cannot tell if anybody's warming at this current moment. It's a second visit to the mound from the Ducks. So, De La Rosa, after getting the flyout, has allowed 2 to reach. And the Revolution trying to claw back in this game. They fell behind 5-0, got to within 5-2, and now trail 6-2. But they've got 2 on and 1 out. And up to the plate steps Michael Burgess, who has walked twice and flied to center in his 3 plate appearances.
Right fielder Michael Burgess.
De La Rosa comes set. The first pitch on the way to Burgess is taken on the outside corner. A good fastball at the knees for strike 1. De La Rosa also is a former major leaguer, reached the Diamondbacks in 2013 and 2014, combined to make 44 appearances. Taking a turn back to second base, but nothing doing there. Lots of youngsters out in front of us getting ready to sing God Bless America at the 7th inning stretch. Tonight will be performed by Tanger Smith Elementary School in Mastic Beach. There's the 0-1. De La Rosa fires. Burgess a swing and a miss. Chased the breaking ball over the outside corner. So good job by Yuri De La Rosa to quickly get ahead at 0-2. Runner at second base is Franco. The runner at first, Tejeda. Franco with the best speed of the 2. And again, De La Rosa looking for a strikeout here or a ground ball to try and turn 2. Shortstop Dan Lyons shaded behind the runner at second base. Here comes the 0-2 from De La Rosa. He fires to the plate, and Burgess swings in a line drive into right field. That is going to get down for a base hit. Around third coming home is Franco. The throw to the plate cut off, throw back to second base, and it goes under the glove of Lyons, trickles out into shallow center, but no movement from the runners. It's a base hit and an RBI for Michael Burgess, and the Revolution closed back to within 3 at 6-3. At 0-2 in the count, but De La Rosa could not put one by Burgess, and that will bring Kevin Baez out of the dugout, and he will have to make another pitching change here in the 7th inning. For Burgess, his 10th RBI of the season. 3 straight have now reached, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate for the York Revolution here in inning number 7. So De La Rosa will head to the dugout. A right-hander will come in from out of the bullpen. 6-3, the lead for Long Island. And York threatening once again in this ballgame.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
A tough appearance for Yuri De La Rosa in the 7th. He retired the first batter that he faced. That was Constanza on the fly-up, but allowed a single to Franco, a walk to Tejeda, and then an RBI single by Michael Burgess. That has brought in a run as Franco scored from second on the play. So now the Revolution will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Joel Guzman, a righty hitter, and Kevin Baez goes to his bullpen once again. And the third reliever of the night to come out of the pen is Tyler Wilson. And so Kevin Baez will bring in Wilson for this 7th inning to face the righty Guzman. Again, you've got 5 righties due up: Guzman, Allen, Dent, Treonfel, and Witherspoon. The Ducks obviously hoping that it doesn't get to all 5 of those. But those are the next 5 in the order. And so, as we mentioned, Kevin Byers was likely going to let De La Rosa only face the first three, where you had a lefty, a switch hitter, a righty, and a lefty. So, Guzman will come to the plate. Tonight he is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Task in the hands of Tyler Wilson to try and keep this Ducks lead intact. Revolution were very quiet over the first 5 innings, came to life in the 6th, and back in form here in the 7th with 2 hits and a walk. So Tyler Wilson takes the mound, and his first pitch coming up to Joel Guzman. Right-hander kicks and fires, and Guzman takes the fastball way upstairs for ball 1. For Tyler Wilson, this is his first action since Friday up in New Britain when he pitched 2/3 of an inning against the Bees and allowed 2 hits and 2 runs, no walks, and struck out 2. Here's the 1-0. Guzman takes a fastball downstairs, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Tyler Wilson has pitched in 9 games this year, 0-1 record, an ERA of 6. He has 1 save. Tejeda leads from second and Burgess from first with 1 out. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Wilson looks to second, deals to the plate. Guzman a swing and a pop-up foul, first base side. Krause gives this one a look, but this will be backing out of play. A couple rows behind the Ducks dugout. So Wilson gets a strike, and it's 2-1. In 9 innings for Wilson this year, 10 hits, 6 runs, all earned. He has walked 6 and struck out 10. Obviously, Billy Horn knows him well, as they spent the past 2 seasons together with the Ottawa champions in the Can-Am League. I mentioned Kevin Byers trying to steer clear of some of the relievers. Normally in the 7th inning, you would typically see Amalio Diaz pitching with the Ducks in front, followed by Gagne, and then David Ardsma. Chinwe Sao also could come in and pitch at that time. I think Kevin Byers saving him for later in the game in the 8th or the 9th if the Ducks having the lead. Here's the 2-1. Wilson looks to second, deals to the plate. Guzman a swing and a miss at a high and in tight fastball. So he gets Guzman a chase out of the zone, and now the count is even up at 2-2. Remember, Zach Treese pitched last night. Amalio Diaz did as well. Diaz had to throw 13 pitches, Treese 15. 2-2. Guzman swings. It's a ground ball to third. Cody Puckett diving stop in the hole. Goes to second, 1 on a first. Not in time. Guzman beat it out. I think even an accurate throw beats him, but a great play by Puckett to prevent that ball from going into left field. It was in the hole. So a 5-4 fielder's choice off the bat of Joel Guzman. Tejeda advances to third. And out at second base is Michael Burgess. So a big second out there for Wilson. And now with runners at the corners and 2 away. And it's going to bring up the catcher, Luis Allen. The fans here behind home plate chanting 1 more out because it's the kids who want to sing God Bless America. So again, we wait 1 more out before that happens. Tyler Wilson ready. First pitch to Luis Allen. And he deals a fastball on the outside corner, 4 strike 1. Allen tonight 1 for 2. He was hit by a pitch in the 2nd, single to center in the 4th, and grounded to third in inning number 6. Runners lead from the corners with 2 down. Here is the 0-1. Wilson deals. Allen takes the breaking ball down and away. Excellent block at home plate by Alex Berg. So that will even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. 6-3, the Ducks leading here in the top of the 7th inning. Revs have scored 1 in the inning and have runners at the corners with 2 away. Here comes the 1-1. Tyler Wilson deals. Allen swings and misses at a fastball over the outside corner, 1-2. Blacker Jack is off to our left on the third base side of the seating bowl, trying to lead the fans in some clapping to try and will Tyler Wilson to this final out of the 7th inning. Right-hander looking in for the sign from Berg, gets what he likes. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch on the way, and Allen will take a breaking ball low and outside, would not chase. Good thought, though, by Wilson ahead in the count. So now it is 2-2. Manuel Polanco, the third base coach for the Revolution, gives the signs to his base runners. Again, it's Tejeda at third and Guzman at first. 2-2 from Tyler Wilson. He delivers, and Allen will swing and slash this one foul down the right field line off of one of the concession stands. A defensive swing there by Allen with 2 strikes on him, so he fights one off to stay alive once again. Wilson was a champion in the Can-Am League last year, a former Red Sox draft pick in 2008. Another 2-2 delivery. And Allen will take the breaking ball low and outside. He almost went. Started to begin a swing, but was able to hold up. So now with the count full at 3-2 and 2 outs, that will release Guzman from first on the pitch from the right-hander. The runner at third obviously cannot go since second base is unoccupied, so not a force. Wilson gets the sign from Berg. Here comes the payoff pitch. He kicks and fires, and Allen will swing and hit a ground ball to Cody Puckett at third. He fields. His throw to first is offline, but Krause off the bag gets it, steps on the bag for the out, and that will end the inning. So the Revolution threaten to tie the game. They will have to settle for 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. No errors. They leave 2 more on base and have left 9 for the game. It's time to stretch here at Bethpage Ballpark with the Ducks leading 6-3. Let's turn things over for God Bless America to the Tanger Smith Elementary School from Mastic Beach.
Of God Bless America.
Excellent work from the Tanger Smith Elementary School out of Mastic Beach. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, 6-3 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Angelo Sanko, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Michael Pollock with you as we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks with a 6-3 lead over the York Revolution. Luke Westfall will stay into the game. He came in relief in the 6th, allowed an RBI double to Delta Cleary Jr. When Mark Mason wanted to turn around to the right side, that did not work out for him. Now the Ducks in this game have scored 6 runs on 5 2-out RBI hits. They had an RBI double by Elmer Reyes in the first, an RBI single by Reyes in the third, an RBI single by Lyons in the fourth, a 2-run double by Alex Berg in the fifth, and an RBI double by Delta Cleary Jr. in the sixth, all with 2 men out. And out of the 9 runs between the two teams tonight, 8 have scored with 2 outs. So the lead is 3 for Long Island, 6-3, and it'll be Elmer Reyes, Mark Krause, and Alex Berg, 4, 5, and 6 in the order against the lefty Westfall. First pitch to Reyes is taken for a strike. Reyes has hit the ball hard 3 times tonight. An RBI double, as we mentioned, in the first, an RBI single in the third, and then he lined out to third in the 5th. He's come up with runners on base all 3 times. Here is the 0-1. And Reyes is swinging a bullet shot to short here. Gobbled up, dropped by Triunfel. The throw to first as he recovers is in time. It's a hard hit ball by Reyes, but Triunfel is able to make the play, and there's the first out of the 7th inning. So as we mentioned, we were going to tell you the lines on the starters tonight. For John Brownell of the Ducks, he goes 5 2/3 innings, allows 4 hits and 2 runs, both of which were earned. Did walk 4 batters, struck out 2, hit a batter, and through 98 pitches, 53 for strikes. Unfortunately, 1 out shy of a 3rd consecutive quality start, but if he can take the win and the Ducks can take the win, he'll certainly be happy. Here's Mark Krause from the left side against the lefty Westfall. The first pitch is rocketed back up the middle in his center field, a base hit. It's the first hit of the night for Krause. He's been on base 3 times, and oh my goodness, was that a bullet right back through the box. And Westfall has to be fortunate that that did not hit him, because that would have not been a pretty sight. That is the 11th hit of the game for Long Island. So they've got a 1-out base runner here in inning number 7, and that'll bring Alex Berg to the plate. As for Victor Mateo, the starter for the Revolution, 4 2/3 innings tonight. And he gives up 5 runs, all earned on 8 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Alex Berg takes a breaking ball strike on the inside corner, 0-1. He threw 90 pitches, 56 of which were for strikes. Joe Van Meter in relief, 1 inning, gave up a hit, a run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. The run was earned. Here is the 0-1. Fastball missing down and in to even the count at 1-1 on Berg, who is 1 for 3 tonight with that aforementioned 2-run double down the left field line in the 5th inning. Getting the sign and coming set is Westfall. Krause leads from first to 1-1. Berg a swing and a miss. He chased a changeup, it looked like, down and away, way out in front of it. So the count goes to 1-2. Berg will be followed by Cody Puckett. Coming set is Westfall. Krause takes his lead. The 1-2 pitch down and in. It got behind the catcher Allen, but not far enough for Krause to advance to second. Krause does not have terrific speed, although he is 2 for 2 in the stolen base department this year. So the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes on the catcher Alex Berg. One on, 1 out, 6-3. The Ducks lead it as we play in the bottom of the 7th inning. Action for the Ducks in their bullpen right now. We'll see who comes on to pitch the 8th after Tyler Wilson got out of further trouble in the 7th. Time called here as Berg was about ready to face another 2-2 offering from Westfall. Looking in for the sign is Westfall. Now he is ready to go. Here's the 2-2 delivery and a high pop-up in the air down the right field line. Long run back for the first baseman, Tejeda. He's got turned around and it lands fair inside the right field line. Throw to second base and it's in time. Oh, an unfortunate break for the Ducks there. Alex Berg was going to have a bloop single to right, but unfortunately Krause could not range far off at first base if that ball was caught. And by the time the ball was recovered, the out was made at first base. So that will go down as a fielder's choice. Put out is going to go 3-6 as Tejeda got that baseball and threw to second base for the put out. So no hit for Berg, and now with 2 away, that'll bring Cody Puckett to the plate. Puckett is the only one that has not joined the hit party for Long Island tonight. Takes a breaking ball outside, 1-0. Puckett is over 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Every other Ducks batter has at least 1 hit. 3 have 2. Here's the 1-0. And Puckett takes off the outside corner and now has a good hitter's count at 2 balls and no strikes. Again, no fault on that play. There was nothing Krause could do. That ball looked like it was going foul and the wind pushed it back fair. But Kraus can't go far off the bag because if that ball's caught, he's doubled off easy. 2-0. Puckett takes a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. By the way, if you haven't been to Bethpage Ballpark, highly recommend visiting one of the Mr. Softy stands and getting an ice cream in a Ducks helmet bowl. Bobby from Center Plate, our good friend here at Bethpage Ballpark, just brought me a nice, delicious helping, treating us as well as ever. And so thank you, Bobby, for that. And I give it a 10 out of 10. 2-1, a swing and a miss. Good fastball. Down low for a strike to Cody Puckett. He cuts through it. So the count 2-2 as Westfall tries to toss a scoreless seventh inning. Ducks have not been kept off the scoreboard since the second. In fact, that was the only inning they did not score in this game. A run in the first, a run in the third, a run in the fourth, 2 more in the fifth, and another in the sixth for the Flock. And they have been absolutely deadly with 2 outs in this game. We mentioned all 6 of their runs have come with 2 outs in an inning. 2-2 from Westfall to Puckett. Berg leads off first. The pitch. Puckett swings, fouls it straight back to the screen. And we will do it yet again. Add 2 balls and 2 strikes. See who Kevin Baez calls upon for the 8th. He has some different options. Again, we mentioned Diaz pitched yesterday, Gagne unavailable, and Treese pitched yesterday. But we could see one of them. We could see Chinwe Sal for the 8th and Ardsma for the 9th if Ardsma's available. If not Ardsma tonight, then Sal would likely be the closer. But we will see. First, another 2-2 to Puckett. He swings and pops it up foul. That'll go over everything and out of play behind home plate. Over 5,000 here tonight for Heart Health Night. Hoping to celebrate. They are hoping to all celebrate a Ducks win and enjoy a post-game fireworks spectacular after the final out. Another 2-2, and Puckett takes down and in. Good eye from the Ducks third baseman. That runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So that means Berg will be off on the pitch. That'll give him a head start if Puckett is able to hit one into the gaps or down the line. Make it easier for him to score from first. Anthony Vega would be next if Puckett gets on. Runner goes in the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Puckett chased up and away. Second time he has struck out tonight. So the Ducks held off the scoreboard for the first time since the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left for Long Island. To the 8th inning we go here on Long Island. 6-3 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Patrick Kreider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Hey fans, this is Yuri De La Rosa, left-hander pitcher, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Ducks fans, you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Well, then you should follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter, twitter.com/LI Ducks. With Twitter, the faithful flock will be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, and you can follow along at twitter.com/LI Ducks. Ryan Dent to lead off against Amalio Diaz, who will pitch the 8th for Long Island. And his first pitch fastball just misses low and outside. And the count 1-0. Diaz, the 4th reliever out of the bullpen for Kevin Baez tonight, following Rogers, De La Rosa, and Wilson. And a good job by Tyler Wilson to avoid further trouble in that 7th inning. Here is the 1-0. And Dent will take a breaking ball on the inside corner from Diaz for strike one. After De La Rosa allowed 2 singles, a walk, and a run, Tyler Wilson came on, got Guzman a grounded to the fielder's choice, and Allen a ground out to third. Keep this a 3-run ball game. Here's the 1-1 from Amalio Diaz. Line drive, broken bat to short, caught by Dan Lyons on the run. Nice grab by Lyons. Had to go a pretty decent way to his left to get to it, but did get to the baseball, and there's the first out here in the 8th inning. Amalio Diaz pitched in the 7th inning of yesterday's game, following the 5 scoreless from Melville on the 1 inning from Treese. And he did allow 2 singles, a base hit to Travis Witherspoon and a base hit to Angel Franco, but ultimately no runs. Did allow the 2 hits, as we mentioned, through 13 pitches, 8 for strikes. Did not walk or strike out a batter yesterday. So here's Carlos Triunfel, the shortstop, who is 1 for 3 tonight, and has accounted for 2/3 of the run production for York. First pitch, it's in for a strike, fastball at the knees. A 2-run, 2-out single to center field in the 6th inning that brought in Burgess and Guzman. Before that, popped out to third in the 2nd and to short in the 5th. Comes up here with the bases empty and 1 down. Diaz is ready to go. And the 0-1 on the way to Carlos Triunfel. Kicks and fires. And the fastball misses high and away to even the count at 1-1. What more can you say about Diaz this year? 10 games, 1-0 record, no ERA, 1 save. He has thrown 10 1/3 scoreless innings coming into tonight. 8 hits, a walk, and 14 strikeouts. Now the 1-1 pitch. Diaz fires, and Triunfel a little nubber up the first baseline foul. Ball had a lot of English on it. Looked like it was going to come back towards the foul line, but ultimately did not have enough juice on it to do so, and so it's 1-2 now on Triunfel. After Triunfel, it will be Witherspoon, the center fielder and 9-hitter for the Revolution. Ducks are out hitting York 11-6 to this point. Diaz gets the sign from Alex Berg, and out comes Set. Here's the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch to Triunfel. Kicks and fires, and this is swung on in line in the left. Anthony Vega is right there, though, to make the catch. Good contact by Triunfel, but right at Vega for out number 2. On the out-of-town scoreboard, we mentioned Somerset won 6-0 over the Skeeters earlier today. Sugar Land managed just 3 hits. Game 2, though, is in favor of Sugar Land, 7-1. Top of the 8th inning, that game still going on. Michael Nix started for Sugar Land, and now Trey Haley is in the game. Lucas Irvin started for Somerset, got roughed up, and Alex Guillen is now pitching. 3 hits, 4 RBIs, leading the way for Sugar Land from Andy Wilkins. First pitch from Diaz to Witherspoon. Right-hander kicks and fires. Witherspoon takes a breaking ball strike on the inside corner. Barnstormers over the Blue Crabs 8-7 earlier today. Moskos the win, improved to 3-0. Fleet the loser, fell to 0-2. And Hall his 4th save of the year. Home runs from Hobson for Lancaster, his 6th, and Wilson for Southern Maryland, his 5th. Oh and 1. Diaz fires to the plate. Witherspoon takes a fastball knee high, another called strike, and it's 0-2. And in the bottom of the ninth down up in New Britain, Connecticut, it is the Bluefish trying to close out the Bees. 10-6, they lead it. David Carpenter on to try and close it out after Chris Rierick started. Eric Fornatero lasted just 3 innings for New Britain. Brandon League was their most recent pitcher. 3 different Bluefish batters with 2 RBIs in the game. 0-2 on the way from Diaz to Witherspoon. It swung on and missed. Strike 3. Blew the fastball by him up and in. Just the 3rd strikeout by Ducks pitching tonight, but it gets the job done. Amalio Diaz with yet another scoreless inning. If he doesn't come back out, it is 11 consecutive scoreless appearances to begin the year. 1, 2, 3 go to the Revs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-3 in favor of the Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Zach Treese, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved. The Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning with the Long Island Ducks leading the York Revolution 6-3, trying to take the first 2 games of this series. Ducks with a 2-1 win last night and trying to close it out. Or not close it out, but win the middle game of this series, 6-3, to earn their second series win of the season. These 2 teams will play the finale of this 3-game set tomorrow. 6:35 start. It's Thursday at the ballpark, which means food and drink specials up at the Duck Club all night long, which is also going to be open to every fan in the ballpark. Normally exclusive access to season ticket luxury suite holders and select mini plan holders who purchase access to it, but everybody will be able to enjoy it tomorrow night. Anthony Vega to lead off against Julio DePaula, who has come on to pitch for the Revolution. The first pitch is downstairs for ball 1. DePaula is the 3rd reliever, 4th pitcher overall for the Revolution tonight. 1-0, and Vega rockets one into center. That's hit well. Back goes Witherspoon to the warning track, out the wall, and it's off the wall. Vega on his way to second. He's going to round second and go for a 3rd. And he is there, standing up with his 2nd triple of the night. The Ducks had no triples coming into this game, and Anthony Vega's got 2. Welcome back to the flock, Anthony Vega. He has 3 hits tonight, including a pair of triples. He has walked. He has scored twice. He might be our lead candidate for player of the game. Vega hit it a long way to center. It's 400 feet to the batter's eye in center field, and that ball just missed leaving the yard. It was hit pretty well off the bat. The infield will now come in all the way around for the Revolution as they cannot afford to fall behind any further, trailing by 3. That'll be the top 3 in the order, by the way, for the Revolution in the 9th, and we'll see who pitches for the Ducks. Dan Lyons at the plate, and he takes a first pitch breaking ball in for a strike. So Vega with 2 triples among his 3 hits tonight. And here is Lyons, who has driven in 1 on an RBI single in the 4th. He's flied to right into center otherwise. Take a fly ball here to bring in the run. The 0-1, and that is taken high and inside, a fastball this time to even the count at 1-1. For Julio DePaula, this is his 7th appearance of the year. It's been a struggle for him thus far. No record and a 7.11 ERA. Here comes the 1-1. Right-hander looks to third. A long wait. Now he delivers. And Lyons takes inside. Almost caught him on the arm. Just turned out of the way of it in time, and it's 2-1. For DePaula, he has pitched 6 1/3 innings and has allowed 10 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned. 2 walks to 3 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .357 against him this year. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball hit to short. That's not going to get the job done. Triunfel throws to first in time for the out. So Vega has to remain at third base. There is out number 1. And that will bring the right fielder, Phelan Lentini, up.
It's back to the top of the order for you along on the Ducks with the right fielder, number 24, Phelan Lentini, number 24.
So back to the top of the order for Lentini, as he will bat for the 5th time tonight. DePaula last year pitched in 42 games out of the bullpen for the Revolution and was 2-1 with a 4.74 ERA. This is his 5th season with the Revolution. First pitch to Lentini is taken inside under the hands for ball 1. DePaula's also pitched in the Atlantic League with the Bridgeport Bluefish. Here's the 1-0. And that slider misses down and away for ball 2. He had pitched with York in 13 and 14 before he got his contract purchase. Spent time with Bowie in 2014, that's the AA of the Orioles, and Reno in 2015, AAA of the Diamondbacks, before coming back to York. He's also spent part of the past 2 seasons in the Mexican League. Foul ball off to the first base side by Lentini, a little bit late on that pitch, and the ball caroms back down below. So the count now 2-1 on Lentini, who's 1 for 4 tonight. Single to left in the first inning, then got picked off. Since then he has fly to right, grounded into a force out, and struck out swinging. Vega leads from third with a 1 away. Here's the 2-1. Lentini, a fly ball in the air down the right field line. Long run over for Michael Burgess. Into foul ground. He can't make the catch. It actually ends up being better for the Revolution that he did not make that catch. Why, might you ask? Well, they would have gotten the second out, but Anthony Vega with his speed would have had no problem scoring. It wasn't a deep fly ball, but Vega has terrific speed, and with Burgess's momentum heading towards the first base stands, there was no way he was going to be able to stop himself and throw an accurate strike to home plate, and if he threw off balance, it would have had nothing on it. So it's probably better for the Revolution that he did not catch that ball. That said, now the count is 2-2 on Lentini, and DePaula will try and get strike 3 here to move the infielders back. Comes set on the rubber. It's 2-2 to Phelan Lentini. Is swung on and line to second. It is caught, though, and now they're going to have Vega doubled off. How about that? With the infield drawn in, Lentini lined it to second base, but it was right at Franco, and Vega started to head home and got doubled off at third base. So the double play ends the inning after the leadoff triple by Vega. No runs, a hit, and nobody left. We head to the ninth. Ducks will try and close it out. They lead it 6-3.
Hey fans, this is catcher Alex Berg, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden. And he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
To the ninth inning we go here at Bethpage Ballpark, 6-3 in favor of the Long Island Ducks. Trying to take the first 2 games of this 3-game series. It will be Chinwe Sao who will come on and try and earn the save for Long Island. If he does, it will be his first in a Ducks uniform, and he'll be facing the top 3 in the order for the Revs to begin: Constanza, Franco, and Tejeda. How did we get to this point? A run in the first for the Ducks on an RBI double with 2 outs by Elmer Reyes. A run in the third on an RBI single with 2 outs by Reyes. Another run in the fourth on an RBI single with 2 outs by Dan Lyons. 2 more in the fifth for the Ducks on a 2-out RBI double from Alex Berg. Revolution got 2 in the sixth inning on a 2-out 2-run single from Carlos Triunfel. The Ducks got a run back in the bottom of the sixth on a 2-out RBI double by Delta Cleary Jr. And then in the seventh, the only run that didn't score with 2 outs, a 1-out RBI single by Michael Burgess. So it is 6 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error for the Ducks. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Revolution. And a first pitch fastball for a strike from Chinwe Sao to Jose Constanza. Constanza, the lefty hitter, is 0 for 3 with a walk tonight in his 4 plate appearances. Sao, the right-hander, works out of the stretch on the rubber. And his 0-1. Constanza, a broken bat ground ball right back to the mound. Sao grabs it, fires a strike to Mark Krause at first. And 2 batters into the ninth, 1 away. The numbers on Chinwe Sao, the former big leaguer this year for the Ducks. He has pitched in 5 games, did miss some time with some arm soreness. But he is 0-1 this year, has a 1.80 ERA. Just 1 run allowed in 5 innings of work. He has given up 5 hits and 3 walks while striking out 3. And the righty last pitched in Game 2 of the doubleheader on Sunday up in New Britain through a scoreless inning, allowed a hit, no walks or strikeouts, and most importantly for him, no runs. Here is the switch hitting Angel Franco from the left side. Sao kicks and fires, and Franco swings and grounds it right back to the mound. Sao is right there once again, and again fires a perfect strike to Krause. 2 batters, 2 ground outs to the mound, and the Ducks are an out away from victory here on Heart Health Night. Well, after the final out, you're not going to want to go anywhere. We'll have all the post-game action for you where we recap this game. We hand out the Player of the Game award. We'll also take one final look at the out-of-town scoreboard and set you up for tomorrow's series finale between these 2 teams. Game 3 of this 6-game homestand for Long Island, as they will welcome in the Liberty Division rivals Somerset Patriots in for a 3-game set this Friday through Sunday. So, to the plate steps Isaias Tejeda, the first baseman and 3-hitter, who tonight is 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. First pitch on the way to Tejeda from Sal. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Sal wears those high black socks. He is up on the mound, rearing back and firing strikes to the plate. So 0-1 on Tejeda, who drew a walk his last time up in the 7th, is also grounded back to the catcher. Fly to center, and here he lines a base hit up the middle. So Tejeda with his 2nd hit of the night, the 7th hit for the Revolution, and he keeps this ball game alive in the 9th inning.
Right fielder number 21.
So Tejeda on with a 2-out hit. We obviously know, based on our recap that we just gave you and how this game has gone, what teams can do with 2 outs here tonight. Chinwe Sao obviously wants to prevent that. The lefty swinging Michael Burgess will now step up to the plate. The defense shifts around to the right side a bit. Puckett well off the bag at third. Lyons, the shortstop, playing almost behind second. Sal's first pitch to Burgess. He takes a strike over the outside corner, and off speed that time from Sal. And it is 0-1. Burgess walked in the first, fly to center in the third, walked and scored in the 6th, and delivered an RBI single to right in the 7th. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball hit towards second. Elmer Reyes is there. He flips to Dan Lyons at short for the force. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks have won it 6-3 over the York Revolution. A nice tidy performance from the pitching staff. The offense comes through with 2 outs throughout the course of the ball game, early and often. The Ducks have won their 2nd series of the year. They have taken the first 2 of this 3-game set and will go for the sweep tomorrow evening. Well, don't go anywhere. The post-game show is coming up next. We're going to recap this one and hand out the Player of the Game award. The Ducks win it tonight over the Revolution 6-3.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Pave your way.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Back at Bethpage Ballpark, where the fans here, the 5,104 that came out to enjoy tonight's festivities and the first ever Heart Health Night, are about ready to enjoy a fireworks spectacular to cap off what has been a very good evening. The Ducks winning for the second straight night as they defeat the Revolution 6-3. They will go for the sweep of this 3-game set tomorrow evening at 6:35. Let us take a look at the recap of tonight's game. And it all started for the Ducks in the first inning when they got to work early against Victor Mateo. The starter for the Revolution after John Brownell worked out of a 2-out jam in the first inning. Mateo allowed a leadoff single to Phelan Lentini. He was picked off, though, at first base, and then Mateo struck out Cleary Jr., so it looked like he was going to get out of trouble. But with 2 outs, he walked Angelo Sanco, and then Elmer Reyes followed with an RBI double down the left field line to bring in Sanco from first. He was off and running on the pitch, and that gave the Ducks the early 1-0 lead. 2 innings later, after Brownell worked out of another jam, first and second no out in inning number 2, the Ducks got to work again in the third inning, and again, they got it done with 2 outs. That was the theme of the game. With 1 out, Delta Cleary Jr. doubled to right, and then after a ground out by Angelo Sanco, Elmer Reyes lined a base hit back up the middle to score Cleary Jr. from second, and on the RBI single by Reyes, it was 2-0 Long Island. 1 inning later, with 2 outs, Anthony Vega hit the Ducks' first triple of the season, a 3-bagger to the wall in right center field, and Dan Lyons followed with an RBI single to center to bring home Vega. So the Ducks built a 3-0 lead after 4. And in the 5th, the Ducks really opened up the game. As with 1 out, Angelo Sanco doubled to right, Elmer Reyes lined to third, and then with 2 outs, Mark Krause drew a walk. And following the walk, manager Mark Mason decided he wanted to bring in a different right-hander to face Alex Berg, so he called on Joe Van Meter. But Berg greeted him with a 2-run double down the left field line. Scoring on the play were both Sanco and Krause. Now the Ducks at that point had a 5-0 lead after 5, all 5 runs scoring with 2 outs. John Brownell had thrown 5 scoreless innings but ran into trouble in the 6th with 1 out. Michael Burgess drew a walk and Joel Guzman followed with a double to right center. So that put runners at second and third. Luis Allen grounded out to third, though, for the second out. No run could score, but with 2 outs, Brownell walked Ryan Dent, his 4th walk of the game, and allowed a 2-run single to shallow center off the bat of Carlos Trianfel, who was making his Revolution debut tonight. So 2 runs scored, and that all of a sudden made it a 5-2 game. Kevin Baez turned it over to the bullpen at that point, and Rob Rogers was able to come on and get Travis Witherspoon to fly out and end the threat. In the bottom of the 6th, the Ducks got 1 of the runs back. Anthony Vega walked to start the inning, and following a flyout and a strikeout, Mark Mason then elected to bring in a left-hander, Luke Westfall, to turn around Delta Cleary Jr. and move him to the right side. And on the first pitch, Cleary Jr. hit a bullet to the left center field gap for an RBI double. Vega was able to score all the way from first on it, and that gave the Ducks at that point a 6-2 lead. In the 7th inning, Yuri De La Rosa came on to pitch, and with 1 out, allowed a single to Angel Franco. A wild pitch moved him to second. Isaiah Tejeda then drew a walk, and Michael Burgess followed with an RBI single. And all of a sudden, it was a 6-3 game. But again, Kevin Baez would go to his bullpen call on a righty, Tyler Wilson, and he was able to get Joel Guzman to ground into a fielder's choice, Luis Allen to ground at third, and end that threat. In the 8th, Amalio Diaz came on and continued his scoreless streak to start the year. 1-2-3 went the Revolution in the 8th. So it's now 11 straight appearances without a run given up by Amalio Diaz. And then Chinwe Sao in the ninth recorded 3 groundouts with only a single splitting up the 3 grounders. And he earned his first save of the year as the Ducks closed out the victory over the Revolution by a final count tonight of 6-3. The final totals from this evening's ball game. For the Long Island Ducks, 6 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. They left a total of 7 men on base. As for York, 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. They left 10 on base for the second straight night, the story of their season thus far. John Brownell, who had picked up 4 consecutive no decisions after his win on opening day, gets win number 2 of the year. He improves to 2-0. Victor Mateo, who got off to such a good start this year, has his first rough start of the season and drops to 0-3. We mentioned Chinwe Sao, his first save of the year. 3 hours and 6 minutes, the time of tonight's game, in front of a crowd of 5,104 here at Bethpage Ballpark that are enjoying a fireworks spectacular. As for tonight's player of the game, we are going to give it to 2. One is going to be Anthony Vega, who reached base all 4 times that he came to the plate tonight. He was 3 for 3 with 2 triples, 2 runs scored, and a walk. And also have to give credit to the work that Elmer Reyes did getting the offense started tonight. He was 2 for 4 with a pair of 2-out RBI hits. So 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Elmer Reyes, and he and Vega are tonight's players of the game. Take one more break here on the postgame show. When we come back, we will look at the out-of-town scoreboard one more time, and then we will set you up for tomorrow's series finale, where the Ducks will try and sweep aside the Revolution for the second time this year.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tyler Wilson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island Storm Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the Fog. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and an autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Back here at Bethpage Ballpark after another terrific fireworks spectacular lights the night skies. The Long Island Ducks lit up the scoreboard tonight with 6 2-out runs en route to a 6-3 victory over the Revolution. They have taken back-to-back games in this series. They are now 12-14 on the year. The Revolution dropped to 9-16 meanwhile. The Ducks will go for a sweep tomorrow night of this 3-game series. Before we talk about that, let's talk about the out-of-town scoreboard. Ducks did not gain on the Patriots, who won earlier today 6-0 over the Sugarland Skeeters. Will Oliver, the win, improved to 1-0. Kyle Drake lost the 1-3. Jerry Sands, his 7th home run of the season. In the day game of the day-night doubleheader, which was a 7-inning contest, the nightcap going on right now. They're in the top of the ninth at TD Bank Ballpark, and the Skeeters lead it 7-2. If all holds, Michael Nix will get the win, and Lucas Irvin will suffer the loss. The Skeeters tonight led by Andy Wilkins, who was 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored. So, at best, the Ducks can gain a half game on the Patriots and close to within 6 games in the Liberty Division standings. But hey, gaining is better than losing ground, that's for sure. Earlier today was the Barnstormers roughing up the Blue Crabs 8-7 in a slugfest, 29 hits between the two teams. Daniel Moscos to win in relief, improved to 3-0 for Lancaster. Austin Fleet, the loser in relief, dropped to 0-2. And the save went to Hall for Lancaster, his 4th of the year. Casey Hopton, his 6th home run of the season for the Barnstormers. Zach Wilson, home run number 5 for the Blue Crabs. And another game went final. That was up in New Britain, Connecticut, where the Bridgeport Bluefish beat the New Britain Bees 10-6. The winner was Chris Rick, who improved to 1-1 for Bridgeport. Eric Fornatera, the loss, dropped to 0-2 for New Britain. No save in that game. As for the home run department, Michael Krause went deep for his 5th of the season for New Britain. In the loss, the Bluefish, meanwhile, got 4 hits, an RBI, and 3 runs scored from Jose Hill to lead the offense. Another heartbreaking disappointing loss for the Mets earlier today, a 5-4 walk-off win for the Diamondbacks in 11 innings, thanks to a walk-off home run from catcher Chris Herman. It was Herman's third home run of the year. Jake Lamb also went deep his ninth of the year for the Diamondbacks. For the Mets, Michael Conforto his 10th, and Juan Lagares his first home run of the season. The winning pitcher was Tom Wilhelmsen, his first win, and he's now 1-1. And the loser was Rafael Montero, who falls to 0-3. As for the Yankees, the offense continues to cook. They lead 11-2 over the Royals at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, top half of the 5th inning. Thus far, the Yankees, Aaron Hicks has gotten deep for his 7th home run of the year. And the Yankees have just scored 5 runs in the 4th, 5 more in the 5th. The start of the Yankees tonight, Michael Pineda. As for the Royals, Jason Vargas started. Now Peter Moylan has come on relief, and both have gotten rubbed up. And in MLS action, New York City SC and Real Salt Lake are tied at 1 at the half. Out in Real Salt Lake, Sean Coley, the goal in the 4th minute for NYCFC, and Albert Rusnak in the 38th minute for Real Salt Lake. So that'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard. Ducks will try and complete the 3-game sweep of the Revolution tomorrow night. They will send right-hander Matt Larkins to the mound. And Larkins certainly looking to bounce back after a couple of rough starts in recent outings. He is now 0-2 on the year with a 6.50 ERA, so he will look to get his first win tomorrow. And he'll be opposed by another right-hander who has also struggled this year for the Revolution, and that is Tyrell Harris. He is 0-2 on the season and has an 8.21 ERA. Ducks got some good offense off of Harris earlier this month when they faced Harris in York, and he was a starter against Brownell in that 8-7 win to start off that series. So the Ducks, who have been struggling offensively, they only got 2 runs last time, but they get the win. They put up 6 on the board tonight. They get a ton of hits as well. In fact, 12 in the game, and they win this one tonight by a count of 6-3, and have taken the first 2 games of this series. That'll do it for us tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. Once again, the final score: the Ducks 3, the Ducks 6, and the Revolution 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate your patience. We dealt with all the technical difficulties we had earlier today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a much better day for that. But we appreciate you tuning in and sticking it out with us as we fought off those issues. We invite you to join us tomorrow for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be at 6:35 p.m. The pregame show will begin at 6:20 as these 2 teams wrap up the 3-game series and their first half meetings. The pregame show will be at 6:20, as we mentioned. First pitch 6:35. Follow all the action on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, LIDucks.com, YouTube, and Facebook Live. My name is Michael Paul. Thank you so much for joining me here on your Wednesday night. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the Ducks victory. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll do it all over again on Thursday evening here in Central Islip. Good night and so long from Bethpage Ballpark.